Guys, what up? It's the kid. 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 It's your boy, Half Hope, trying to live, trying to exist, trying to stay alive, man. Guys, we've got a jam-packed show for you tonight, man. Lots of topics to discuss, man. So that's what's going to come up in the show. We're gonna have a real discussion about Salah. I don't think we had one. I think we need to, and even if we had one, we have to have another proper discussion about Salah. So we have to have a real discussion about your boy Salah. We're going to talk about Neymar, and I hope that Vilton will have some response to that. Is Neymar on the decline? What's happening? PSG lost. They lost to a bunch of guys called Rents. Yes. They lost to a bunch of dudes called Rents. Is there trouble at paradise for Paris Saint-Germain? Bayern Munich lost. Yes, they did. Bayern Munich lost to Eintracht Frankfurt. Shout out to JJ Okocha, man. What does this mean? And I'm already going to say right now that if any team wins the Bundesliga that's not called Bayern, that's dud. That will enter into the dud Hall of Fame. And we're going to talk. I think we're going to really expand upon the Liverpool City game, which was an amazing, crazy game. Maybe get some more of these from guys who went there for the match, and just talk about has Pep figured out Klopp, the Milner sending off, and just whether Pep has finally been able to realize where he has gone wrong against against Klopp over the years, man. So it's a jam-packed show. Guys, remember, as we always say, if there's any comments you want to say, feel free to use the super chats, unless your name is Daddy Oos. Unless your name is Daddy Oos, feel free to use the super chats function to send in anything you want to say. Remember, those super chats are donations that help to keep the football hot going strong. 100% to giving that entertainment, laughs, and beautiful stuff. And I'll be checking the super chats and dubs all the way through. And if there's a break in the show, I'll happily read out whatever you send. Hopefully, it's not trash. How's everyone doing, man?
Doing good.
You just exposed yourself.
How did I expose myself?
Oh,
you didn't mention Real Madrid losing.
And we'll talk. Don't worry, we'll talk.
They lost to a language.
They lost to the best club in Barcelona.
Oh my god! You know when Osasuna said that, I was about to say, what about you lost to a language? I mean, Espanol. Because I was just looking at Espanol.
Yeah, man. Damn, you wonder why guys are slow on here, man. When the host is this bad at figuring things out. Bro.
Did that just hit?
Hey Chase, what was your favorite subject in school that you're actually good at?
English. I was in top sets for English lit.
It's definitely maths.
My worst subject was France and maths. Shout out to Miss Small. Shout out to
geography. Or geography.
Well, my teacher, shout out to Peter Brown, was a racist, so that didn't help.
Who was Miss Smallwood? Who was that?
Math teacher. So I was in C-set maths.
That name is a big pause, by the way.
No, it was a big, and also I think basically she was a bit basically. Put it this way, there was a bunch of us at the back of the class where all we did was just that thing where there's like a hole in the table and you have to flick a ball, and so basically we just played that game at the back of the class. Yeah, so we don't even listen to anything.
But before my time, man. That's kind of before my time. I can't
no. This is
in the 70s.
This is basically if you said the word broadband to us, we'd think that was a spaceship. Basically, we would think you're talking about like, wait, is that like a spaceship or is that like a nuclear device or something? So broadband wasn't even the word wasn't even invented back then. So trust me, this was dial-up. Guys, do you know how lucky that? Okay, let me just. I know this is a football thing. Let me just say this thing. Do you know that? Because this is when SoccerNet just launched. So SoccerNet was like the first kind of football thing. You went to soccernet.com. It took about 2 minutes for a page to load. So you would go there and just wait for the blue bar to load. So the blue bar just do. So to go to any page, at least a minute or 2 minutes for it to load up. This was pre-broadband, dial-up, man. Guys, man, you don't know how lucky you had it in school, man. But whatever, man. So guys, man, first thing on the agenda, man. we need to talk about Salah. We need to talk about Salah. That is already candidates for good. And also, again, I have my Amelia. Shout out to The Shack, which is a Hawaiian restaurant that is somewhere near where I live. Amazing meal, beautiful meal. I think they're going to open up a few more shops. I'm helping them as well. And this is my milkshake, self-made smoothie milkshake. What we've got: strawberries, blueberries, banana, semi-skimmed milk, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's my Hangout milk. Was it
in a cup?
Yes, in a cup. Yes,
milkshake.
In a cup. Yes, in a milkshake in a cup. Yes. Do you have a problem with that? Do you have a problem with that? Thank you. So, Salah, mute your mic. So, look, I think that we have to have a real conversation about this dude, because that was an amazing goal. And that was a goal that if Messi scored that, people would be going crazy and be doing cartwheels. So I don't want to get racial, but are people anti-Egyptian or anti-Pharaoh? The pyramids are amazing. They were not built by aliens, by the way. Are we not giving Salah enough credit, or is he giving it enough credit? Should we now, in 2021, forget about what people have done in the past? Should we now, in 2021, put Salah amongst the very best players in the world? Or should we not do it because he's Egyptian and he's from North Africa, and people from North Africa, they can't mess with the Europeans and the South Americans? Jamal, I want to come first to you while I have my meal. Is Salah appreciated, underappreciated? And talk to me about that amazing G that he scored.
Yeah, that G was amazing. But I heard some wild things today. And guys, I'm the biggest Liverpool fan you get, but I heard some wild stuff. I heard that they said that how this guy is the greatest Liverpool player. Now, I'm sorry. Salah for me is top 3 right now, but I'm sorry, he's not better than Gerrard. Yes, he's not better than Gerrard. And even if you want to talk about I hate him, he's a racist, he eats people, but I think he's not better than Suarez. I think he's
wait. So you have to be clear here. Are we talking best or greatness?
I heard some people say best and greatest.
Now, my thing with this
he's
is
not
that
great in there. Yeah, let's
Salah's career.
Yeah, go on.
His story is still being written.
So
part of the story is he holds the record for most goals in a single season. Part of his story is this guy's goal consistency and goal accumulation is almost near what Messi and Cristiano have been doing. So my thing is,
I agree with that.
So his goals helps win a Premier League. His goals helps win a Champions League. Both of those things, Gerrard and Cannibal Suarez didn't win. So as good as Cannibal Suarez and Gerrard were, their performances didn't lead to both a Champions League and a Premier League. Continue. So
yeah,
I don't just want to put that out there. That I'll say again. Gerrard 05 final, phenomenal. I mean, that is based on what he did in the 05 final. I don't hear anything about the Premier League. Cannibal Suarez, racist, eats people.
Yeah.
One of the best single seasons I've seen from an individual in any season. But Salah,
you know what?
An individual led to Premier League and then
No, he has a point. If this guy wins one more Premier League and a Champions League, I really think he can be a shout for the greatest. But the best, I mean, because for me, I've been watching Liverpool since 2004. And for me, that's the two players who I say, these are guys are elite, are Gerrard and Suarez. For me, I don't think he's better than them, but he can be greater than them. Because the things, I know you guys don't think he's all that good, but I'm sorry, man. The things Steven Gerrard used to do on a football pitch, I mean, he was levels for me. And Suarez was scoring goals from halfway line. This guy was chipping ball over man's head. He was doing in madness. But yeah, man, for me, I think Salah is top 3 right now in the world. Because there's still a guy called Lewandowski, and I think he plays football. I don't know if you guys know him. And there's also a guy called Benzema. So for me, I'll say Salah right now is top three. I think Lewandowski and Benzema is above him.
Jamal, hold it right there.
Personally, for me.
Jamal, relax.
Mm.
Listen, Jamal, we have a new hashtag. I'm not sure you know. It's called hashtag honesty. So it's a new hashtag that we're going to be promoting. So it's basically like a new wave of half hope thought process. It's called hashtag honesty. So right now we're going to be real, Jamal, and I need it to be real right now. So based on what you just said, you're saying that as of right now, 2021, the date is 3rd of October, the year of the Lord 2021. So you're saying that as of 3rd of October 2021, Salah is better than Cristiano and Messi.
I know, you know.
Jamal, don't stutter. Jamal, don't stutter. Answer straight.
Right now, in current form, yes. Overall, of course not. These guys have been playing.
Don't. As of, I want a full stop. I don't want to hear about overall. As of right now, are you saying Salah is better than Cristiano and Messi?
Yes. I'm saying it. I'm saying right now, current form is better than Messi and Cristiano. I think the only players who can talk to Salah right now is Benzema and Lewandowski. Because these guys are single-handedly been scoring G's, especially Benzema.
Wait,
I don't know. Guys, did you see Benzema goal today?
Why not Kante?
Yeah, because you forget, in the beginning of the season, last season, Kante was injured for the whole part of last season. It's coming to the end is when he performed. And that was when he done good in the Champions League and went back-to-back matches. But from September to December, this guy was injured. So I wouldn't put Kante with these three.
Adnan, man, you know,
What's up,
wait, I just want to say one more thing. Yeah, but this has been Salah, the best I've seen Salah as a footballer. Because last year he was a goal scorer, and the season when he went crazy, it was just amazing. But I actually see this guy, his playmaking has improved, his dribbling has improved, and more his technical ability. Yeah, this is the best I've seen Salah. So yeah.
So Adnan, talk to me, man. I mean, do you think Salah is underappreciated? And I want us to talk a big talk. See, this is a channel for big talk. Do you agree with Jamal in saying that as of right now, currently in the year of our Lord, 3rd of October 2021, Salah is better than Cristiano and Messi?
Yeah, right now he's definitely in the top 3 in the world. And if you want to call him the best player in the world on form, like, I can't disagree with that right now. He has the total game right now. Goal scoring, playmaking. Like that second goal, the goal he scored today was incredible. But even the assist from Mane, the build up, winning the ball, he hurdled the defender, and then the weight on the pass to Mane was perfect. And so I have him above Cristiano right now, and Messi. Slow start to the season. It's hard to dislodge him, but I gotta give to Mo Salah right now, man. And I wish the Ballon d'Or was a seasonal award, so he have a shot.
So wait, do you think that he's underappreciated, or do you think he's appreciated? And if you think he's underappreciated, why do you think he's underappreciated?
Underappreciated. He's not underappreciated amongst Liverpool fans, but overall, he's definitely underappreciated, like in the wider footballing world, because you rarely see him get his plaudits. Even over the last couple of years, first it was one season wonder. Before that, it was he's a pace merchant. Some dude said he was only going to score 15 max. I don't know who that was.
Who said that? What the hell? Who the hell said
dude,
that?
Man.
What are the weird comments, man? The hell?
I know, man. He needs to get his eyes checked.
His name starts with H and it isn't Hazard.
No, guys, I think it was somebody from TalkSport. Somebody from TalkSport.
But like the whole Egyptian thing, and I guess because with the football heritage, most of the best players came from South America, Europe, and even in Africa, like most of the best African players were like West Africa, Central. So Salah, he's raising the bar right now for North Africa, and people just gotta accept it. Like he's not going anywhere. He's getting better. He's gonna be here for a long time, and he's reached another level.
Your boy Salman Zaki says Man City outplayed Liverpool. Salah saved Liverpool. No, we'll get there. We'll get there. We're going to talk more about that, especially that Milner challenge. Salman Zaki says Lampard tax, Sarri tax, transfer tax. How come Chelsea won more trophies than Liverpool in Klopp's tenure?
Did they?
I mean, if you combine Sarri's Europa League, wait, did Lampard win anything?
No.
Yeah,
Europa
Lampard
League,
didn't win
Premier
anything.
League, Champions League, and FA Cup.
Yeah.
No, Lampard didn't win anything as manager.
No, but Conte did, and Conte was there when Klopp was there.
No, but this guy
But he
says
said
Lampard
Sarri,
tax,
yeah.
Sarri tax, transfer tax. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lampard didn't win anything as manager. So I don't know where the
The
Lampard tax
UCL.
is
He's
coming
talking
from.
about. He's talking about the CCL. CCL.
CC.
You're
This
gonna hear
CCL
that
thing
to
He won the Manager of the Month
Someone, you're
award
gonna
in
give that to
October
Lampard.
2019.
No. Uncle
okay.
Frank. Hold on a minute. Uncle Frank got you out of the group stage. Show some respect.
No, I don't have to. I don't lose at anything, man. Okay, guys, who else want to talk about this whole Salah thing, man? As well,
Let me speak.
Wise can talk to Wise. And wait, what the bloody hell is this I'm reading here? Wait. No. You see, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that, but your point.
Yeah.
But can I just say, wait, what video is that from? The one on the left. What video is that from?
I think that's when we met the elders.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh, the elders, yeah, the elders. No. We're gonna talk Pep. We're gonna talk Pep.
We need
Wise
to
can
talk
talk
about
to
that
Salah, man.
reaction. We need an in-depth analysis of Pep's reaction to that goal.
bro. I'm already trying to get the image now anyway. So go for it.
But you know, it's funny, HH. I don't like to clown you, man. I have actually a lot of respect for you. But since it is #honesty season, I feel like it's only right that the streets hear this one more time. To be honest,
I wonder, like Harry Kane, Aguero, Lewandowski, Aubameyang when he was at Germany. These were not one-season wonders who more or less got up to that thingy standard. But if he hits like 15, which I think he'll hit, or 16, 17, then it's like, yeah, that was just one amazing season. But no, he's not really that caliber of player.
#honesty, guys.
Yeah, but there was a worse one, bro, when he went in.
Yeah, no, Jamal. It's a good thing I'm not gonna even bother looking for that, bro. I think that's in the vault somewhere. Maybe he even privated it. Yeah, man. This guy has been performing like this for so. And you know what? I'm glad Jamal brought it up because, the guy's excuses for Salah was that he's a goal scoring merchant one season. He's just a creative outlet the other season. I feel like this season, bro, maybe he'll combine both styles of play because I think I agree with Jamal. I think this might be the season where like we see the full sort of the full package of him as a footballer. The whole attributes set together. What a goal! And you're exactly spot on because if that was Messi or Cristiano doing that, bro, people would go insane. Would not show the same respect.
Melt down. It will melt down.
In 2021, can't see ourselves score a goal like that.
No. Of course not. The guy's finished. You know what? I think it's actually disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful that this guy even brought him up in the same breath as Cristiano. To be honest, the guy is a washed up tapping merchant. He doesn't even have priorities over penalties anymore. So I don't even know what he's talking about.
Wait. Did someone in the live chat just type in receipt? That's messed up. Whoever said that in the live chat, there's something wrong with you. Continue.
That's a big receipt. No. See, the guy is definitely top 3. Best in the world in terms of ability, I don't know because I feel like as long as Lionel Messi is sniffing a football pitch, he remains the best player on the planet. But maybe in terms of form, 100%. You can now even argue he is the best in terms of form, up there with Benzema and Lewandowski. So it's funny because guys, in sort of based on his performance, I still don't think. I mean, he could still like go crazy and ham until like December. I still don't think he makes that Ballon d'Or shortlist.
Oh no! It's
who's that? No.
Salah. I think he can go ham until December because isn't the award in January or is it in
January? It's basically in January and it's from the calendar year.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but the season Liverpool had last year, I don't think Salah can make it. It was a poor season for us.
But you see, now if we're being, because it's funny because when we're talking about the whole UEFA award thing, I think it was Eric who said that. Oh no, but what about Dodd? I was like, no. This channel uses Dodd. UEFA don't use Dodd. But if UEFA used Dodd, Salah should be in there because Salah carried a very weakened Liverpool team. So he achieved Dodd last year based off his performances in a very difficult situation.
My argument against that is that if you give Salah the Dodd, right? Whatever the Dodd, right? For,
wait, hold on. Is
season.
it in November?
Yeah, the live chat is saying November. I thought it was January. I'm pretty sure it was January.
I thought it was in January.
Well, it's supposed to continue.
No, it's in December.
After you have someone who did exactly the same. Oh, you have someone that did exactly the same thing at Real Madrid, except with double the injuries. Liverpool had injuries. Real Madrid had a hammer thrown throughout their entire squad. He carried a team that was playing literal fruit sellers. What was his name? Hugo Duro. Hugo Duro, right winger. Like at one point he was playing with two wingers that I'd never heard of in my life. So the argument is Hazard isn't Hazard. What the hell am I talking about Hazard for an award?
You say Hazard, Hazard, continue Hazard. What?
Benzema, he's been carrying a team that's way more injured, and he did better with them by beating Liverpool even. He got further in the Champions League, did better in the league. So if you have that argument, it's clear that Benzema is obviously way above Salah in terms of the Dodd argument.
Benzema should make the Ballon d'Or this year. It should be Lewandowski, him, and Messi.
Yeah, like me. I personally would give it to Benzema based on how well he's done as an individual and what he has had to carry. But look, Messi is winning it regardless and everything. So he is.
Salah has to settle for African Player of the Year again. But
let me just also say that Salah is clear of that fat paella eating bastard in Hazard. So
why do we? You see, this is what I said, and I think Yas's side, you are.
No. I know what you.
Yas's side, you are to blame for this. Why do you have to bring people down to
you are to blame. You are to blame, not Yas's side. You are to blame.
Yas's side, you are to blame. Why do you have to bring people down to prop people up?
Guys, this guy ruins our.
I want to talk. Let me speak about Salah.
Suleiman and then Abdullahi. Then Suleiman, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything I wanted to say has already been said. In form, I think, definitely top three. Him, Benzema, and Lewandowski. What got me thinking was when Jamal said Liverpool's all-time greatest players, and he brought in Gerrard and Suarez. And I think ability-wise, I'm not trying to be controversial, but I think Suarez is better than Salah when it comes to technique and stuff like that. But I mean, for Liverpool, Salah has achieved more. Like he's won the CL, he's won the Prem, but he also has better teams. So that maybe counteracts it. But yeah, I mean,
better defense, but that attack, that Suarez, Sterling, Coutinho, and Gerrard, he also arguably a better attack.
Yeah, that's good. To learn Colo-Touré at the back, bro. And
the back was terrible.
And what's his name? Not Matip. Lovren. He had Lovren. Yeah. So yeah. As for comparing other players, I'm not gonna bring down Eden Hazard because El Clasico's coming up and we're playing dog shit. So if he scores against us, like it's a wrap for the whole season. So yeah, that's all I had to say.
Hazard, stop promoting that debate that I beat you at and you cheated in, please. Thank you. Abdullahi, talk about Salah.
Long time no see, bro.
I think we all.
He's married. Wait. Jamal said long time no see. Oh, Jamal, you know he's married now.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You're the next. You're turning on
No. This is not about me. Now, just focus on.
Relax. You're getting older, you know, right? I don't want to go there too much.
Abdullahi, can you just talk about Salah?
I think for me, the criticism on Mohamed Salah is too much because if you look at the way Salah, people always call him pace merchant, always score goals, and I think credit has to be given to judging club the way he improved Mohamed Salah in terms of his decision making, his ability to kind of link on plays and score, make analysis and even score goals. Because we may come and say Salah is the one carrying Liverpool, but sometimes we have to understand that what club does as a manager. Because if you look at different managers in world football, when he was in Chelsea, he was booted up by Jose. He went to Roma, he went to Barcelona, he went to Fiorentina, and he came back to Liverpool. So if you look at his path, it wasn't that smooth for Mohamed Salah. But now I think he's been underappreciated because people doesn't rate him that highly. You have to come Lionel Messi, Robert Lewandowski, and co. But Salah has to be there based on form because he has been sensational for Liverpool without a doubt. The most scary part about it is I think it will surpass Didier Drogba's goal scoring ability in the Premier League. It will surpass his goal. That's how scary Mohamed Salah is. I think it's 28 or 29. So
29.
He still has like 4-5 years to play in football. So the record can still be broken by Salah. As much as it is in form and it's in top shape for me, it will keep going. People have to respect what he's done. You may hate Liverpool, or you may hate their fans. It's what it is. But you have to respect what Mohamed Salah has done. You have to give him respect because that guy, for me, he is the most complete player at this moment, 2021. Right now, he's the most complete player. It's a complete package, if I want to put it that way, because he is that good of a player. He is that good. And he has improved a lot. So, credit has to be given to judging club, the manager himself. Because the way he imposed Salah and his ability as a player, you have to respect him. You have to give him the respect he deserves.
Can I just hit you a quick stat, HH? I just now find this on Twitter. Yeah. They said that he's 2 away from Didier Drogba.
Yeah.
Who's in the Premier League. And if he does it in the next game, he'll do it in 79 games fewer.
Yeah. I just said Jamal 2 goals away from Didier Drogba.
Jamal, what's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? Why?
HH, we might have to revisit that. Is Drogba overrated or underrated?
I'm just saying.
Jamal, why?
I'm just saying.
Jamal, I thought you were part of the eye test team, not the stats team.
Yeah, I am, but it's just I know you love Drogba, bro. I'm sorry, I have to say.
I also love Drogba too, but you have to respect what Salah has done and what Drogba has done. Both of them are different players, caliber.
All right, so wait, let me just bring in some dubs. So your boy Real Genisman, thank you for the dub. Says if you are a football fan, you have to respect and acknowledge Messi and CR7 greatness. Acknowledge them, Reigns. Real Genis, let me be real with you. Yes, we do, but I don't live in the past, and we have to stop. Whenever we talk about Messi and Cristiano, talk about, oh, look how many goals they've scored in their career. Okay, that's good. There's a career discussion, then there is a now discussion. It's like when guys say, oh no, whenever you talk about Cristiano, you forget we did that United. I don't care. Because if we're having a career discussion, then we can bring we did at United. If we're having a now discussion, we're talking about a tapping specialist. So when we're having a now discussion and so forth, I have to not take what is Cristiano doing now. Forget what he did in the past. What is he doing now? What is Messi doing now? I'm all about what are you doing currently that has nothing to do with what you achieved in the past. And as of right now, Salah has to be top 3. You may even argue that Salah has been playing and performing better than both of these dudes. Gotta keep it real. Your boy Sage, why bring down a man to credit another? Yes, yeah. Yes, Said.
Oh my god, you sound like a robot, bro.
Is this I am Ham, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go come out and come back home.
Yes, yes. Coming to yes, yeah.
Relax, yeah. Please don't speak, bro. I got headphones in, bro. Relax.
Yes, you're coming to yes, yes. Are you there, bro?
Oh man.
That mic is classy, bro. Classy.
They kidnapped him.
Like for me, like what's like how that you consistently have one of the worst mics before? Like yes, you sound like you're.
This guy just stepped off the
side.
Yeah, I mean that's just wild. Your boy Shane Schubert, thank you for the dub. He says Salah reminds us that Chelsea.
Wayne Rubert, Wayne Rubert.
Can I respond to that?
Wait, he has
You
to
have
read it
it.
first. He has to
Wait,
read it.
actually,
Well,
I want to hear this. Abdullah, I want to hear this. What's
Okay,
your
Salah reminds us that Chelsea is a nice stepping stone club, just like KDB, the Robben, and Nkomo. That is why your stadium is called the Bridge. I think the issue with that is, see, when under Jose Mourinho, we had KDB, we had Oscar, we had Juan Mata.
Abdullahi. This isn't a time to respond or
let me just respond to
no. There's nothing to respond to. I know this man. Me and this guy, we go back a long way, and that was why when I went to the sheriff, I asked for Shane to be on the hit list for this kind of stuff. Shane, I'm not going to say it, but all I'm saying is I have 2 words for you. Eintracht Frankfurt. That's what I'm going to say. Eintracht Frankfurt.
But does that hit heavy though? Because you know Bayern are still going to win the league. That don't hit heavy.
Shane, all I'm saying is that if Chelsea face Bayern in the Champions League.
Say it.
Wait, what?
What?
He's saying I want Bayern.
Did you say I want Bayern?
What?
Wait, did you just say I want Bayern?
What?
Somebody record this.
Hold on a
it's
minute, guys.
recorded.
He just said I want Bayern. Did you hear that?
What did he say?
Did you hear that? He just said I want Bayern.
What the hell?
Respects artists.
Daddy Oos. You know that you have to rank as one of the most annoying people I've ever known. Like literally, you have to rank as one of. First of all, you have a trash name.
Ask and you shall
Also,
receive.
Wait, did you pass comprehension in school? You know that it's supposed to be a capital D. How do you have your name a small d and a small o? And what does Daddy Oos even mean? Look, man. It's
your fault, man. Your jinx is unreal.
I said no, thank you. I said nothing. Bro. I said nothing. So who else wants to talk in on this whole Salah thing?
Real quick.
Wilson, feel free, man. So talk to your heart's content, man.
Wait, weren't you the same guy that been pushing up this agenda that Mane is better, LDO, as you call him, was better than Salah?
Can I respond?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said Mane was more critical.
No, you said he was better. You said Mane was Liverpool was the best in that
in
front
what
three.
Context?
To be fair, in 2019, he had a better season.
Adnan, tell him. No, Adnan, tell him.
For one calendar year, he was slightly better, but Salah was a better player.
And that's a Liverpool fan, Wilton, and that's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah,
so I rest my
case.
Said
no, but you said Mane was better in general, though. That's what you said. You want me to pull the receipt, bro?
No. Continue.
Wilson, I got you, man. I got you.
Do you remember the argument when we were comparing Salah to Robin? Like when we were telling you that Salah is better than Robin, but I'm guessing now you finally
but he isn't still. You see,
yes, he is.
Why do we have to go here?
No, Salah isn't better than Robin. I say that, and I hate Robin with all my heart.
No, but Wilson, how can he be better than a guy who invented the position?
He didn't invent nothing, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo invented that position. If you want to bring up wingers, Robin did not invent.
Wilson, don't get me angry. Wilson, don't get me angry.
Robin didn't. No,
Wilson, I'm begging you, don't get me angry.
See,
I'm very calm here eating my brown rice and sashimi salmon with mango and spices.
That's a trash milkshake anyway. That's a trash milkshake anyway. Speak on it, Wilson.
It's just based on consistent on like what Salah been doing. He's been at the top for 4 or 5 years now. The guy's been phenomenal for Liverpool. Robin, like. Honestly, has Robin ever been Bayern's best player ever in the Bundesliga? Yes. Just in the Bundesliga.
What year?
Who led
Bayern? What year?
2013.
You sure? No, was he voted as the best player in the Bundesliga? You sure?
Votes can be bought. Votes can be bought.
Guys, oh yeah, because it was Ribery, wasn't it? Talking about
and
Robin.
guys, I'm not a stat merchant, but has Robin ever scored 20 or 15 goals in a season?
You know what I love? I love how people bring up 2013 and Ribery was the best player in doing that run. There's a reason why he was in the Ballon d'Or podium. It wasn't Robin. There's a reason why. And this clown, it's just because I don't know what he has. I don't know what agenda he has for Robin. Like Robin, like I'm telling you, bro, Salah to me has already surpassed Robin. Like there's nothing. The only thing you could say for Robin is the treble.
Wait, Wilson, are Real Madrid out on parole?
What do you mean?
Because you got arrested by sheriff. I just thought, like, did the sheriff give you?
What about Neymar, Wilson?
I don't know. I don't know. Have they? I don't know if they have or not. It's just has Tim finally know how to score.
And what about your boy Neymar?
He missed a top end against Southampton.
Hey, whoa, careful. Turbo Timo is back. Yeah, Turbo Timo is
okay,
back.
wait. So Wilton, is Salah underappreciated, and
Yeah,
is he better than Cristiano and Messi right now?
Based on Messi's not really popping off, if we're being honest, guys. Like, he's not popping off yet. So based on form right now, of course. But Cristiano, based on influence over 90 minutes, yes, he's better than Cristiano at the moment. But yeah, as a complete player, yes, he is, because Cristiano is more of like a goal scorer now. But Salah's doing it all, assisting and scoring at the moment. So based on form, yeah, he's better than Messi and Cristiano right now. But you could arguably say he's top 3 in the world, Benzema, Lewandowski, and him. You could say that based on form. Yeah, I would say that. But he's very underappreciated.
Lewandowski's been doing it for a while still.
No. Lever is different. But let's have some respect. I mean, obviously Frankfurt said what's up, but let's have some respect for Lewandowski, man. You know,
if he wins the African Nation,
better footballer with regards to making things happen, dribbling, pieces of magic, and can offer more things and has a more varied, much more wider skill set. I believe it's Sadio Mane, and I believe that the best attacking player, taking everything into account for Liverpool, is Mane. Like, in a tight game when things are difficult, I look to Mane, because Mane can do things in an unorthodox way to make space where there's no space. Where Salah, as we've seen in this game, can be nullified. Mane can't be nullified.
You could just switch the names and it would apply better for right now.
But in all
and YSK, do you have a date for that receipt and when that receipt was made?
It doesn't matter. It has been made.
But it's just in all honesty with Salah, right? I've never seen a player like development like Salah, because before Liverpool, this guy was trash. Like he wasn't that player. I don't know.
He wasn't that bad at Roma. Come on.
He was okay at Roma.
He was okay, but if you comparing Salah to Roma, like, that's like very, very, like, that's a whole different level. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
You have to credit Jurgen Klopp, because he's the one that improved Mohamed Salah.
That first season at Liverpool was just that was just magical, man. Yeah, I've always said Salah is one of the best wingers.
But do you think that people don't appreciate him enough?
I think Liverpool fans appreciate him a lot.
No. Forget about. I'll talk the world. This the streets, the football fraternity.
Yeah, but that's everybody though. That's everybody that been playing under the Messi Cristiano era. A lot of people been underappreciated. Gareth Bale doesn't even get talked as much, and this guy's, you know what he's done for Real Madrid.
That's your point.
Your boy Robin arguably was the best player at the World Cup, but they give it to Messi. So a lot of players, they don't get appreciated.
It doesn't matter as long as I know he's the best.
No, that doesn't. No, okay, so okay then. So if he's underappreciated, who cares? As long Liverpool fans know they appreciate him. So who cares?
No, but I don't need to speak on Robin. I already know what he did in 2014. So
yeah, he choked. I know he choked.
That was
Salah's better than
2014.
But that's the thing.
No. That's 2010. 2014.
When it comes,
if 2014, if it wasn't for Mascherano, he takes Holland to a final.
If I don't do if we could do if you want. But I'm not.
Wilton, what's that goalkeeper's name? Ika, what's his name?
Casillas. Oh yeah, didn't he miss a 1-on-1?
That was the biggest fluke. That was the biggest.
This is the problem. Let me just round off. LB and Nation. I can't really have a Robin argument for you. You guys are so subjective towards this argument. Like, you guys can't be objective towards Robin. It's just a fact. You guys can't.
Who else wants to talk in this whole Salah thing, man?
Hey, Chief, can I talk?
Yes.
Is that football fan?
Yeah.
Or is that Brian?
Yes.
Fan.
Brian, talk, man.
Okay, his name is La.
Easy. Don't use that.
Or Sal. No. Jamal, relax. Jamal. I think No. He. I think he's actually nickname proof.
He's unjinxable.
No. Yeah. Like, because I've been calling him La for ages, and he still scores. So for me, I think
his nickname is soft as
well. Bro, I'm telling you right now that 15 max is too much of a big jinx, bro. Like,
yes, I think that 15 max was like a spell that's made him nickname proof. You know, so that's powerful spell was just mean that I've called him a La, Sal, Egyptian, everything, and the guy's still scoring. So talk to me. Brad, talk to me.
He's Liverpool's best goal scorer and best player.
She said he's Liverpool's best
Currently.
player of all time.
No,
Guy.
the best player currently.
Is he Liverpool's best player of all time?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
He needs.
they say not yet. So what does he need to do to end up being Liverpool's greatest ever player?
Play a Champions League final without getting injured.
He
He needs Dodd.
He did.
Another Dodd.
Without getting injured.
No.
He did.
He scored
did
in one.
2019.
Were you in a coma in 2019?
Well, it was a penalty. It was a penalty. Though,
That was the pathetic excuse of a final.
Still counts. Pochettino attacks.
Sorry, Bram, continue.
Yeah, man. I think he's underappreciated. His goals are like crucial now.
Mm-hmm.
His finishing has improved.
Yes.
Like he's a great finisher now and an all-round player. Like his dribbling. Like, did you see that goal, man?
No,
That was
that's.
a great-
I told you, Laporte is currently in his mother's womb right now. He's saying Laporte. He went to Laporte's mom's womb.
Laporte right now don't know if he's French or Spanish.
Jamal, you are sick, man. Relax.
So
Respect the
no, hold on. Basically, when they put the mic in Laporte's face, he'll be like, je suis hombre, nueve, croissant. So guys are like, wait, what the hell are we doing? What the freak is this? So basically, they gave it like...
Yo. Oh man, this was something special, man.
I'm just saying that the way that Salah just made Laporte just go to New York.
I feel what he did to Bernardo too.
Yeah.
What is that?
No, he's in Cancelo and Bernardo in that same play.
No. The Bernardo thing was a good first touch. No, what he sends Laporte to New York. He sends Laporte. Basically, Salah went there. Laporte went there.
They was playing at Anfield, and he sent Laporte to Goodison Park. That's what he did.
Guys, that Salah dribble to Laporte is like an African. When hot water and cold water never meet together. Send him away, like the combination of those two.
No. Look, it's crazy. So, Brand, run off your points. Brand, run off your points.
Yeah, man. I think he's been like the best player like for the past 4 seasons in the Premier League, like the best goal scorer. And I think he's underappreciated because he's like African, like he's Egyptian, like he plays for Egypt
I say that
in the national team.
I say it's prejudice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to say this, but on TalkSport, these guys always say that how he will never be as good as Harry Kane. That's what the English media says.
Jamal, TalkSport are paid by Queen Lizzie. They're on Queen Lizzie's bankroll. Like I told you, don't talk to me about any English punditry because English pundits they are bast.
Yeah, they're
it's an insult. It is an insult to Salah to put Kane anywhere near the discussion with Salah. See, that's when you're just being insulted. People are saying, "Oh, Salah," and no, Kane should not be mentioned anywhere near in the same sentence as Salah. That is disrespectful to Salah.
English people they are so dumb because you guys will call him teams, you call him Timberland. He has a Scudetto. Please, can you guys give me in this chat here? What has Harry Kane won in his entire career? I would take up, right?
This guy is everything into Chelsea, you know. This guy is hard coaches. I love him.
That's a question. No.
You can't say
that's what I'm saying.
Wait. Who else wants to talk about this whole Salah thing, man? Who else hasn't spoken on the Salah thing? Anyone else? Going once, going twice?
I would like to say...
I'm Ham is actually in the back, so let me bring your boy.
Wait, no, bring him in.
I am Ham. I'm not even going to bring up.
This is going to be fun.
I'm not even going to bring up that.
Oh my god,
man. I'm Ham. Thoughts on Salah, bro? Talk to me.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I am. The goat. Speak.
Yeah. Salah, man. What can I say?
All right, moving on.
He's stuck in the dungeon of Squid Game.
Wait, dude, let him talk, man. Dude, I have never laughed so hard as that. What if? That is the funniest shit I've heard in my life.
Moving on.
I saw he walked away from the mic.
Moving on swiftly. So actually, before we move on, let's actually just take some of your dubs, man. Moving on because I thought Siase's mic was bad. That guy is inside the asshole of a submarine. He's inside the asshole of a submarine. So he's not in a submarine. He's inside the rectum of the submarine.
He sounded like he was walking away from the mic.
HH, you need to do your panel again. Maybe you have to buy the microphone. I don't understand. Sometimes they have a Siberia microphone. You need to buy the microphone.
Imagine if he actually had there was like a camera with that man, and the mic is there. He's just walking.
Man's here, right?
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me get his dubs, man. Let me get his dubs. Wait, so your boy, what's this guy's name? Samas MCI says they always sell the best talent. # Jamal Musiala. Now, is that in reference to Chelsea? Because I believe he was on the thinking books, but it is what it is, man. And Musiala, the guy's going to be tops, man, very soon, man. Salman Zaki, thank you for the dub. Salman Zaki says Foden is clear of Sancho. It ain't even close. As of right now, Foden is better than Sancho. I still feel like Sancho has more ability, but as of right now, Foden is better of Sancho right now. JJ Bridgman, thank you for the dub. JJ Bridge says, as a Chelsea fan, Salah is great, but just like Wayne Rooney. What the hell? Okay, all right. So he says, as a Chelsea fan, Salah is great, but just like Wayne Rooney, they are ugly. So they didn't get far commercially. It's just facts, HH.
Who is he to judge and say that?
Jesus Christ.
Leave that to the women.
Wow.
JJ,
let's move on, guys.
That's harsh.
Okay, let's move.
I mean, Rooney got a fair share of big postman deals, so I don't know what you're
Yeah, he did.
Wait, what's it called?
Shout out to Vodafone, man. Shout out to Vodafone.
Shout out to Vodafone, what up, baby? Your boy Alec, who says Salah is good, but bowling in the Brexit League doesn't do it for me. Premier League is still one of the top.
Did you not see his season?
Yeah. I mean,
and did you not see his full season? When he scored 14 goals in the Champions League.
Yeah, come on.
And Salah, Ramos had to.
And Premier League is still a top league. The Premier League is still a top league. Real Janice, man, thank you for the dub. The Real Janice says, now I'm getting shook. Laugh out loud. Robin was incredible. He was world class. He had injury issues. And for me personally, I test Robin slightly edges it. I think he means that Robin completely destroys Homeboy. I think that's what he's.
So Lars improving on that eye test, man.
Well, guys, I'm doing an eye test ranking. I'm currently doing the eye test ranking.
Oh Lord, this should be good.
on the website. So on the website, if you go there, there's currently and I'm still going to tweak it, but because people keep asking me, I'm going to probably do and grade the eye test. So you don't know where everyone stands with the eye test. And yes, Hazard.
I want to see Lukaku.
Oh no!
Oh, no, I haven't gotten that far down yet.
If I see Zard anywhere above 90, bro, or anywhere above 50%, that's gonna be a problem.
Well, why is bad news, bro? Bad news because he's in the 90s. He's in the 90s.
What?
Spoiler.
And what about Lukaku?
Salman Zaki. You don't want to know what Lukaku's on. Salman Zaki says, HH, Sims is back. Wallahi, we got robbed.
It was one bad touch, man. Come on, guys. You're reactionary, man. It was one bad game. But the touch was horrible. I won't lie.
There's a verb going around called Lukaku'd. Like, there's a verb going on. And when we talk about PSG, I'm gonna use that word a lot, bro, regarding your boy Michelangelo.
From your boy, yes, I said, man, thank you for the dub. But yes, his side says, for F's sake, I had so much to say. Pain. Yes, his side, you know what? I am actually going to try and fund and get you a quality mic. That's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to just invest and buy you a quality mic for you to use on these hangouts. So he has said, send me a DM and so forth, and we will work together to make sure that you get a quality mic, because this is really ridiculous. Because no, I am, and yes, this is the thing. If I put up all the dubs you've sent, a quarter of it would get you an amazing mic. If I put up all the dubs you've sent over like the past year or so, an eighth would get you an amazing quality mic.
Oh, bro,
because,
all that Cristiano slander alone would get you it, bro. Like, before the transfer.
Yeah. All that, I mean, it's what that alone would get you in a like top tier mic. So, because you don't even need a Rode, just get a freaking Blue Yeti, you know. So, Harry Frigens, thank you for the dub. Harry Frigens says, "Seen it on Discord. Good points raised by your own standards. Dodd. Vardy is the greatest of all time, matching Salah on far less chances. Wow. Vardy is good, but calling him the greatest of all time because he contributed to helping Leicester win the Premier League, I don't know. But Vardy is one of the guys away. No, I think, you should definitely give him a appreciation, but let's just chill with the amounts of appreciation
Vardy
that
keeps
we're
scoring,
giving to
man. He
Vardy.
scored again today. Like the guy is what now, 30-something?
35.
42?
And he's as someone that relies on pace, the fact that he's still scoring is crazy.
I think it's because he started at 27, so he doesn't have as much miles on his body. That's why he's so fast, though.
Yeah. So, and your boy Alec, thank you. He says, TalkSport are Brexit merchants, complete clowns. 100%. 100%. No, those guys are total clowns, man. So, guys, let's come over to our next topic now. So where are we at? 51:20. There are few things in life better than this image, or whenever I see this image. Now, let me explain this image. What's it called? Adnan, what's it called? And Jamal. That was a penalty.
Yeah. It was outside the box.
No. Sorry, that was a second yellow.
Oh yeah, it was.
Thank you. See, thank you. Unless you are completely tribalistic or just totally biased, most Liverpool fans will be like, "Whew, we got away with one."
Yeah,
because that was a cynical foul.
Yep.
If Milner doesn't make that foul, Silva was through. He was through because he basically got rid of 3 Liverpool players, so he was already through. So it was a cynical foul and should have been a yellow. So Pep went crazy when that happened. Crazy, blah blah, and then obviously he got booked and so forth. And this was this the De Bruyne goal?
Yeah,
or was this the? Whoa!
What the hell?
Wait,
yo, someone needs to close their tab.
What was that?
What was that? I think that's the De Bruyne goal. That's celebration.
Super sus.
Let me not even ask what the hell that was, man.
Bro, guys need to chill out, man. I'm wearing headphones. Like, really
yeah, I
chill
mean,
out.
so for me, I think this was the De Bruyne goal.
Yeah.
Wait. Who scored both of City's goals? It was De Bruyne and
Foden.
De Bruyne goal. This was the De Bruyne goal. It was the De Bruyne goal. Yes, it was the De Bruyne goal because Pep was like. This was like a reaction of yes, you thought that you would cross over again, boom. So he went crazy, and I think you see, my thing is, I felt City should have won that game. Look, no, scratch that. City were the better team, and if afterwards City should be annoyed they didn't win the game. I don't buy into the whole thing of like, deserve to win. There's nothing. No, deserve to win. The team that wins is a team that deserves to win. So that's how it works. But let me come first to your boy Osasuna with this man. Do you feel that looking at the game from a tactical tip, Pep has figured out Klopp, and he probably felt that City should have won that? And maybe even more so, the Milner challenge. Do you really believe that if Milner was sent off, City win that game based on how they play?
Tactically, here's the thing. Pep, he doesn't leave himself as open as he did a couple years ago, which is what Liverpool would always exploit. So when you have a little bit lesser of an attacking threat on a City team who was already comfortable with scoring against Liverpool. Scoring against Liverpool was never their problem. It was always they would concede, right? It was always they score more than we do, not like we can't score against these guys. It's not like they had the problem they had against Chelsea last season or something, right? So with the way that Pep has changed his philosophy, it's not that he's figured Klopp out. It's more just that the way he plays football now matches better against what Klopp does. So I think just as an indirect, just indirectly, it's helped with the with getting Klopp's ass, right? But afterwards, I think it's up to Klopp now to adjust in the next game in Manchester. I think that if he figures out a plan to break down City more and doesn't go with the same gegenpressing thing that was clearly not working anymore, because what's it called? They only got 2 chances. It's like they were pressing up, and in the first half of the first 20 minutes, it was difficult for City to even get out of their own half. But afterwards, it looked very comfortable. And so I think what Klopp has to do is figure out a way to break them down and go a little bit more attacking than he was. As for the Milner the Milner red card, yeah, that's a definite red card. Not a red card, but a second yellow. And if he does get that second yellow, I think Liverpool would just go full on back to the wall defending, and I think it would just still finish 1-1. So I think it was going to end in a draw regardless, but it's definitely a little bit suspect. Yes, that Milner thing, and we all love that reaction.
Oh no, that action was crazy. Jamal, talk to me about the game as a whole. Do you feel that you got away with a draw, or the draw was deserved, but specifically that's Milner yellow?
Yeah, for me, are you guys sure it was Milner or was it Henderson? I'm just joking. Yeah, that was completely and 100% a red card. I was shocked that the referee didn't give me yellow. Because when he did it, I was saying, "Oh, it's red."
But let's even, because my thing is, again, I've not met a Liverpool fan who said that wasn't a yellow. How do you get that so wrong when VR exists? Like, as a referee, when you see that, how do you not give that as a yellow when it is so cynical what he's done? Because this is where people now fear and say, wait, are you sort of pressurized by the Anfield atmosphere? Because you have to keep it real that maybe it's a thing of like the Anfield atmosphere has sort of affected you, which is horrendous for a referee.
VR are not involved. VR are not involved in the yellow cards.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the guy.
No. So it's on the ref. So it's on the ref.
Yeah.
So I said that. So the ref, Anfield affected you because you're like,
wait, they're not involved in a potential second yellow card?
Because they bring the guy on Sky, a referee, and he said, "How VR don't check second yellow cards."
Well, that's messed up. That's messed up.
Yeah, but the ref's supposed to see that and give a second yellow. But yeah, I mean, Manchester City was the better team. We have to be real. In the first half, these guys were all over us, and they was targeting Milner. I was feeling sorry for Milner, man. This guy is 36.
Yeah.
And Foden, more Foden than Greenish. Greenish wasn't really doing anything more. Foden was getting at him. He was always getting at him. But Klopp did some second half. And I'll say even in the second half, we played better. I'll still feel City was in control. But like what I was saying yesterday, we have finishers. I know Manchester City scored 2 goals as well, but they don't really have cold-blooded finishers. We still have a Salah and a Mane who they might not be in the game, but when they get the ball, they can score. And that's what we have, man. So, yeah, I was kind of happy for the point, but it's always disappointing because we threw away a lead twice. And when you throw away a lead, you also disappointed. So it's a hard game to put a hand on it, man. But if everything goes, I'll take the point. I'm happy with the point.
Adnan, thoughts on the game?
Well, Pep, he did his thing, but we can't say that he completely figured out Klopp because he flooded the midfield like usual, and we're supposed to use the width, but Trent Alexander-Arnold wasn't there. And we always play well using Robbo and Trent. And also Thiago's a big miss in a game like this to like control things because we were just playing long balls and after long ball in the first half, and it was like Kyle Walker would intercept every long ball. We had some bad touches in there. I think it's a totally different game if I don't know if Klopp was brave enough to like drop Henderson and just play Fabinho, Thiago, and attacking mid like Jones the next time we play them. But we have another tactic we could use. As for Milner, he could have been sent off. Like he could have had a yellow card 3 different times. Because remember when he tripped Foden at the penalty box?
Oh yeah,
right outside the box. That could have been a yellow too. So in a big game like this, I don't really want to see Milner at right back. I'd rather see either Joe Gomez or make Robbo play right back and put Simicast left back.
What about the challenge?
So who else wants to jump?
What about the challenge? It could have easily been a. You go, Vilton.
No, you go ahead. You were already talking.
Yeah, LB talking. LB.
No, I'm just going to make a quick point in regards to that challenge. It could have easily been a Man City win if it wasn't for the challenge. No, yeah. Who made the challenge in that last minute? Was it?
Oh, when Fabinho had the.
Oh no, Rodri was the one that made the block.
Yeah, what a block!
No, it's super.
Yeah, that was a block.
Insane. That was insane. And like, because people say, "Oh, Fabinho, no, Fabinho didn't see Rodri coming." So he obviously wanted to be sure. Because if you take it first time, you may so seriously look. Open goal.
If that falls to Fabinho though, the touch is better. He might chip it. Like I think that was the only way he could score there because the block was on.
No. The block. I mean, and from where Rodri had to come from to make the block, it was freaking insane. It's freaking insane. Vilton.
Yeah, I don't want to say this, but the past 3 games at Anfield, like for some reason, there's always it's only against City though. Every time City comes over there's always some controversial referee. We saw it last year.
Twice.
Yeah, yeah, that one because when I watched it, because Pep is going by the rule of the game. That should have been a penalty on Trent when it touched his end. That should have been a penalty. Even Bernardo Silva was complaining because they said when Fabinho scored, I go change the entire mentality of us. He said the game was pretty much done by then. Then this year that should have been a yellow card. Even me, I was like, whoa, that's a yellow card because I do think, to be honest with you, if there are no crowds, I think the referee gives the yellow card. I think the crowd really influenced him.
And which just shows you that's okay. You're a trash referee.
I think the crowd
because a referee because that's 1,000% showed that, because what he said is absolutely right. If there was no crowd, he gives that. But because he was, it's Anfield, blah, blah, the atmosphere, he was hype. Referee was hype and was like, nah,
I'm not going to lie. I did want the game to be 11 because the game was so, I didn't want it, because let's be real, even 11 versus 11, City were like controlling the tempo of the game. If it goes 10 versus 11, I think City would have won, and it probably could have been a lubrication, to be honest with you, with the amount of chances that they created. Which goes back to my point. If this team was able to get Cristiano Ronaldo or Haaland or anybody that can score goals, because KDB is going to give you chances, Foden's going to create chances, Mars is going to create chances for you, Bernardo Silva, Gabriel Jesus, Sterling. You have all these quality players creating chances, but they can score. But at the same time, though, I want to ask everybody in here, though, don't you guys think this is why they're so hard to beat? Because they don't have a striker, because they are so good. Like, because as a false nine, you don't know who to guard, because you really don't know who's going to score. Anybody can score.
Oh no! I mean, you know what? I'll be real with you, because when it started off, I was like, man, what's this false line nonsense? Man? What's this crap these clowns doing? But then as the game wore on and they just sort of got into their game, you see, you need the players, you need the guys with the talents. But I think what Wilton is right is that if you don't have a recognized striker and you now have 4 or 5 guys who can potentially score and everybody is moving, it's very hard to defend. And
They
what you
always
see
have
from
a
City is that you saw it against PSG, you saw it against loads of guys are creating opportunities, creating chances. And the way that they move the ball around, they're very inventive and just trying to find those nice pockets and those nice opportunities. So yeah, it's like, I mean, you see, because we said after the game in the post-match thing that can City win this league without a potent critical finisher? Like if, let's say, Cristiano was in this team, a quality finisher, you would say 100% they would win. Because my argument was, okay, they won it without a recognized striker last season, but then Chelsea, Liverpool, United are far stronger now than they were last year. So because guys, let's keep it. Should we have a conversation about Pep and Sir Alex?
But to be honest with you, it pains me to say this, but I think I think he already used to pass Fergie, but I know United fans don't like hearing me say this because I'm sorry. You can't lose twice.
No. Wilson.
Pep beat you twice in a CL final. I'm sorry. I can't.
No. Wilson, don't say sorry. The new hashtag is hashtag honesty. One word I never want to hear is I'm sorry to say this. Or, no, I don't want to hear sorry again. We are entering a new chapter. This is hashtag honesty.
Yeah. No, because I'm just being honest, right? Don't get me wrong. Well, let me just finish up, Jamal. Don't get me wrong. What Fergie has done for United, it's insane. Like, he's the reason why United are. He knocked Liverpool off their perch, which he promised what he was going to do. He did that. But when you have Pep, like a guy from the road, and he's first, see what I'm talking about? A guy from the road goes to his first Champions League final, he beats you. Then 2011, I know United fans keep on saying, oh, we're trash, but you got to the final. So you're pretty decent to get there. I'm not saying, like, Pep is the GOAT, but I see why Pep fan would say he's better than Fergie because he beat him twice. Like if he was another Champions League, I don't know.
What I'll say because see, the argument is this. Because I was even thinking about this for today. Fergie's argument is only team to win it 3 times in a row, and the amount of times he's won it and his longevity. Pep's argument is cool longevity. Did any of the teams achieve 100 points? Did any of your teams achieve 98 points? Did any of your teams break the goals record? Did any of your team break the consecutive wins record?
It's not even that too. It's the fact that he's done it in all the big leagues in the world. He did it in La Liga. The same style of football. He did it in the Bundesliga, obviously. And now he's doing it the best league in the world. Now, if he goes to Serie and does the same thing, or even League Earn does the same thing, like because I think that goes into it too. But I'm not saying he surpassed Fergie, but I could see why people say Pep surpassed Fergie because he beat him twice in the Champions League final. The style of football that he plays, a lot of people fall in love with that. I think if he was another CL, you could potentially say he surpassed Fergie, but it's so hard to surpass Fergie. What this guy's done for United, like it's honestly insane. But I do think if that was 100% yellow card, if Miller gets that yellow card, I think City wins the game. But that's all hypothetical. What if City did what Chelsea did against Liverpool? Just park the bus the entire game, like because they were 10 men down. So just play defense the entire game and get a draw. So it is what it is. But it was a very best game of the season so far, man. Like what a game that was, man.
Let's have to say you have to tread carefully with the Salah thing because I put out a tweet about that, and these Man United fans are very protective. They were sending some checks, man. They are very protective about Salah.
Because when I put out the tweets of 2 CLs in 27 years,
yeah,
people went crazy. So bad. I see your tweets on Twitter.
People went crazy, and like people because it's almost as if like Sir Alex, he's knighted.
That's their father.
He can't be taught. For my thing, I think people don't really know who Half Hope is. I'm here to mess up your dreams. I'm here to question those guys. I'm always going to ask those questions. And I'm sorry, 2 CLs in 27 years. I'm going to ask questions.
Fergie stands are like Eminem, Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce stands.
No. And I might think he's like, Sir Alex, he did everything. I'm sorry. None of your teams achieved what Pep's teams achieved in terms of performance throughout a season. And let's be mathematical merchants here. Did any of your teams get 100 points? Did your teams get 98 points? So you can say silence all you want. I'm sorry. But the fact speaks for themselves, 2 CLs in 27 years. I need answers.
YSK, you're very quiet. YSK is very quiet.
Bro, if I speak,
oh God,
it's gonna be violent. It's gonna be violent.
But
you see what I'm saying?
That's the Drip cover album, bro.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
So do you think City should get a striker this January or try to see if they can win the Champions League again? Because
who can they get, bro?
Against
who can they get
PSG,
in January?
I'm just saying, like against PSG, let's be real, they were the better team. They just couldn't score.
Yeah.
They created a bunch of chances.
I'll be real with you. Do City need a striker? Because
I think they do.
That's
the
PSG game. They created a whole bunch of chances, and I think overall they were the better team. And Bernardo Silva literally missed an open goal. City, I felt, played better than Liverpool the whole game. You know, and I think they controlled the game. Liverpool were just clinical for 2 opportunities. So if you're Pep, you're like, we're playing well, we're doing well. So I don't really think that there's really kind of this issue or pressure for us to go on and say what's up. But but here's the thing though. And for anybody who plays Football Manager, you'll notice is that you always want to improve. You always want to improve. You see, my thing is, I think they should charge Villa with extortion and lying and so forth, because Villa finessed them. They got finessed by Villa. Grealish is from the road. Like he sells fruit. Like Grealish sells fruit. He sells fruit. He sells fruit because that's 100 mil for that. You're having a laugh.
Should have used that money on Kane or Haaland. If they had one of those guys, like that'll put them over the top.
See, that's my thing.
I'm glad they don't.
If they had Kane, we're having a very different conversation, man. We're having a very different conversation. Okay, so guys, now it's not time for us to talk slightly.
If you can I speak about the match?
Whoa, shit! Sorry, talk.
I watched the match, and I think what you guys are not talking about is Liverpool is a little bit. It's not like last season when they missed so many defenders, because I think the injury Van Dijk had last season really affected him a little bit, because the Van Dijk I know is not the Van Dijk I'm seeing right now. It's dropped a little bit for me. Its levels has dropped because I'm looking at the way Liverpool play. Their defensive, their defense maybe their issue, maybe they're down for the way they concede goals, not even small ridiculous goals. Brentford, I remember that. Now City. So they're looking a little bit skeptical in the way they defend. And as a Liverpool fan, that should even worry. Apart from Salah scoring goals and co, that defense look a little bit suspect, because if you look at the way they are conceding goals today, if Man City were clinical enough, they should have beaten Liverpool like 3 or 4, because they were 40 was seeing chances. My KDB was missing passes, shooting. So like the defense, Klopp has to sit down and just fix that defense a little bit. Like have some talk with the defender in terms of their connection and their communication and them. The way they understand it together. And I think they miss Alexander-Arnold a lot, because in as much as we can abuse him that it doesn't have to defend, but Arnold on the ball is crossing to Diego Jota, Salah, Mane, my Lord in heaven. I don't think Man City will be able to cope with that, because he is a very good crosser of the ball. If you look at the way they cross. I'm not saying Mane is trash. Milner is trash. But Milner with Foden, with Grealish, with Bernardo Silva, for me, that's an induction for me. So I think they miss the Alexander-Arnold a lot, because if you look at his chance creation, for me, it's top notch. And people may not rate him, people may not call him best in the world, but his chance creation in Liverpool for me is sublime, and they seriously missed him today a lot.
Okay. Let me just take some of these dubs, man, and then we can roll in through, man. So Haris Rafiq says, oh my God. Haris Rafiq says TalkSport is basically the EDL of radio stations.
No comment.
Damn. JJ Bridge says, HH, just asking, did you jinx Lukaku with 2 teams emojis? JJ, why would I do such a thing? Hell no. We need him to score. No, I did not freaking jinx him. From Samasisi Masi, Pep called Robin at 2 a.m. to talk tactics. #crazy. Pep is a psychopath, which is why I find him so fascinating, because Pep, he's psycho, and that is something that he would do, because the guy is freaking crazy. Your boy MC says, Flop beats Pep once in the last 7 games. CFC is trash. Daily reminder that MC is a Man City fan who said that City would beat Chelsea 5-0 in the UCL final. and he's suffering from PTSD after Chelsea beat him in that UCL final. Empty, seek help. From Salman Zaki says, God bless Ole, man. Ole in for life. Ole in, man.
Agreed.
If you're a rival, Ole in. Haris Rafiq again says, Sir Alex beats Real Madrid in the Cup Winners' Cup final with Aberdeen HH and also won the Super Cup with Aberdeen. Respect, please. Haris Rafiq,
don't tell them that. They don't want to hear about it. Don't tell them.
Haris Rafiq, that's cool, but 2 CLs in 27 years. You see, Haris Rafiq,
with two different teams. With two different teams.
Haris, I speak fluent CL.
Pep has the lowest dud of any manager alive.
I speak fluent CL, and Harris, you just need to explain to me that how are you the greatest manager of all time when you can only deliver 2 CLs in 27 years?
It's actually 22 years. It's actually 22. It's actually 22.
In the 2 CLs you won,
this is why he's a maths break. This is why
the first CL you won in the final 2 minutes of the game.
Dud. It was dud. We were missing out.
The second CL you won. It was against 10-men Chelsea, and we
lubricated London Blues.
You were also in the receiving end of the most one-sided performance in the 2011 final, where Fergie's eyes were red. Fergie's eyes were red after that final because he had never seen his team dominated so much. It was like if it was a freaking dominatrix. So, Harris, if you can explain that to me, I would be blind. Guys, it's time to move on, guys. It's now Wilson. Is a mic walking there, Wilson?
Yeah.
Because I think I might need you for this, Wilson. So Wilson, this may get violent, but we'll try and remain humble. No, don't Wilson. We're gonna start small.
I'm gonna start small.
So guys, I woke up a little bit early because I wanted to see something. I want to say, you know what? let's be entertained. You know, let's have some nice entertainments before Liverpool against City. So I was like, yeah, man, we're gonna see things happen and so forth. Now,
LSG.
I was told by in the live chat and so forth, 50
and
goals
Z-Man.
minimum. Z-Man as well, yeah. I was told 50 goals minimum. PSG Delta, is your mic working there, bro? PSG Delta, is your mic working? PSG Delta, can you please explain what happened against Rennes, please?
It is not Rennes, it's Stade Rennes.
I'm like, can you mute? PSG Delta, PSG Delta, before you answer, PSG Delta, I was promised a 3-piece by Messi, and I was promised that Messi would drop a minimum of 50 Gs and 25 assists this season. Can you explain what happened with a 2-0 loss against Rennes?
I think we got to start from the top. We got to start from the Pochettino. I've been saying this guy is not fit for this job. I've been wanting Zidane as our manager. I think he could handle Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi because what's happening right now is they're not like combining well. I'm seeing Neymar going from right to left to striker. Messi's doing the same. Mbappe's doing the same. They don't have a position or complete tactics like Bayern Munich, let's say, have. They're just all over the place, and this is why we're struggling. This is why we're struggling with these small teams. We didn't finish our chances in the first half. Messi hit the bar. Neymar's. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's up with Neymar.
Easy, no, we'll get there.
I haven't seen him like dribble. Yeah, Mbappe. He's been struggling. He hasn't been scoring these past 4 to 5 games. Messi laid off a really good pass for him, but he missed it. He scored in the second half, but it was rightfully called offside. So, yeah, for me to fix this problem, well, first we need Sergio Ramos back. That's the main thing. That's the main problem because Marquinhos and Kimpembe, they really need a leader with them. They're letting like all these actors are going straight through them like they're invisible. I mean, the fullbacks also Hakimi can't really defend that well. So the signing of Sergio Ramos was absolutely essential. He is needed. I know I've seen some people on Twitter say, why did PSG sign Sergio Ramos? He is needed. We've seen him in Real Madrid. We're seeing Real Madrid today. They struggled without Ramos. So Ramos is essential. And we'll see. What I want to see, HH, is formation from Pochettino in 3-5-2. Sergio Ramos with Kimpembe and Marquinhos, Nuno Mendes on the left and Hakimi on the right, and Verratti or whoever else is next to him, and then Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. I want to see Pochettino play 3 in the back, and I want to see how we would cope with that, because the 4-2-3-1 is not working. It's the attack is really just mixed up.
I want to know, Wilson, is your wife walking there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Rafaela. Shout out to Red Bull.
Vil.
Yo.
Are you worried about Neymar?
No, I'm not worried, bro.
Why?
Why would I be?
Are you not worried that he isn't looking as sharp or as good as we know he should be?
Yeah, his finishing been trash, but other than that, his playmaking been really good, bro. Like, yes, he had a bad game today. I think he was the second best player today. He was taking people on. Pretty sure he completed the most dribble in the game, won the most duel in the game. He had that one chance on his left foot where he could have scored, but I don't know what's happening. It's like I don't see. It's just but it's like ever since he switched to Puma, bro. Because remember, he used to be sponsored by Nike. It's like ever since he made that switch to Puma, bro, this guy can't. He's goes like his finishing just been trash. Like everything is sublime. Like his playmaking is good. Like his dribbling obviously is still good, but it's like because when you look at in the Copa America, right? It's just he was creating, he was scoring goals, he was doing it all. He was the best player in the final, but for some reason, the final third, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why his finishing is so bad. Because I think obviously the hardest thing to do on a football pitch is scoring goals, but if you can make and dribble past 3 or 4 guys like it's nothing, why can't you finish? Like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know is it Puma tax or is it Nike tax? I'm confused. Like
no. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, like you can see, but if we're being real,
that's injuries, man.
I do feel look. So at Barcelona, you can't be caught slipping. There are so many good quality teams, whether it's Sevilla, whether it's Valencia, whether it's, of course, Atletico, Real. There are some Real Sociedad, Bilbao. There are too many good teams. So you always have to maintain sharp. And Barcelona are a football club.
No,
there's a professionalism there. I do feel that PSG is not a football club. They are, and that is what makes them exciting, is that they are an entertainment enterprise. And they've built this whole thing of this is like a haven for superstars just to flourish, you know. And my thing is that I feel that for Neymar, his sense of professionalism at Barcelona was not the same as his professionalism with PSG and in Uber Eats. So I do feel, because he says that, how can your finishing decline so much?
But the reason why I disagree with the Barca, because in 2018 he was gonna break his best. That was gonna be his best season ever in his career. But unfortunately, like that, his first season at PSG, that was gonna be his best season ever. Yeah, he was on pace, but he got injured. That ever since that injury, just the goal scoring just been going down and down and down. I don't know what happened. It's like in front of goal, especially against that chance he had against Manchester City. He could have been shot it, but he kept going, and like side netted the ball. Or he could have passed it back to Mbappe or cut it back or something. I don't know what happened to his finishing. But other aspect of that, he's still phenomenal. He's still a very good dribbler. He still takes people on. But the finishing, he needs to work on that, because the World Cup qualifiers are on Thursday. Brazil go against Venezuela. I'm sure he's gonna ball against Venezuela. He loves playing against Venezuela. But the issue is that you need your finishing, because I don't care how good of a playmaker you are, because you are the best player on the team. There's gonna be that one time where PSG or Brazil is gonna have to rely on you to score that one goal, bro. Because at one point you're one of the best finishers in the world, bro.
Yeah.
Like your finishing is so trash. Like I can't put money on me saying this guy's gonna score on a 1-on-1, because remember that Atalanta game when PSG reached the final. Like honestly, like if PSG would have lost that game, I think Neymar.
It would be on him. It would be on him.
Like he missed so many chances
in the Bayern game as well against Bayern.
Even against he could have got a hat trick against Bayern.
But see, here's my thing, because my thing is
that's the only aspect I see about his game that has gone bad. To be honest,
but you see, this is even a different thing, because see, my thing is I see this as a pattern in many Brazilians. It's happened with R9, happened with Adriano, happened with Dino. Once they fall out of love with the game, they get disinterested, put on some weight, start partying, and
Samba tax.
No, I don't think he's falling out the game.
If you could see actually Neymar's Instagram, every time he gets injured, you always see him playing on the computer or going to parties or
he's got a lot. I told you the guy was in Triple X3 with Vin Diesel.
Yep.
So the guy is one of those guys who I don't think football is the be all. Here's the thing: I don't think football is Neymar's number one priority.
No, I disagree with that.
I think it's there. But see, it's not number one on the list. It's like number 3 or 4.
No, you know, I disagree with that. I don't know if you guys watched this document, but he's so obsessed with winning the World Cup because ever since Pelé told him you have to deliver, that's all he talks about. I have to win this.
No. Okay, Vilton. World Cup is one thing. Is he still invested and interested in PSG, UCL, and all that stuff?
Yeah, because you don't recruit Messi and not try to win the Champions League, right? Because you did say Messi, the fact that he's asking Messi for help, that means he really wants to win the Champions League. You don't try to recruit Messi, arguably the greatest player of all time, not to win the Champions League. Because the reason I'm saying you can't say Neymar's out of doesn't love the game no more, because I don't know what player recruits Messi just to have fun with Messi, not try to compete and win the Champions League, especially losing to Bayern Munich like that when you're literally 90 minutes away from doing something historically, winning PSG the first ever Champions League ever. And the other thing too, the consistency. At this age, Dino was already finished, bro.
Wait. I want to bring in some other guys. So who else wants to speak on this whole PSG losing?
Can I speak about it,
I'll come to Jamal, then Ablahi. Jamal, talk.
By the way, read some super chat.
I will do. Trust me. So when we get after Jamal, I'll read the supers. Jamal, talk to me.
Yeah, bro. I just have to say, Vilton, I know you have some Brazilian heritage, so you're not gonna see this. But from a neutral, bro, I watched 4 or 5 PSG games this season, and bro, Neymar is not looking the same. His dribbling, I don't know. His finishing was always on decline. Since the last 2 seasons, his dribbling was up. I think the best Neymar was his first season at PSG. I think that's why when he included his playmaking and his dribbling and his finishing, I think that was the most complete Neymar was. But bro, I wouldn't lie, this season, the guy hasn't looked good. Because for the first 2 games, I said, you know what? He was coming off a holiday. He needed a preseason. But bro, we're in October. And this guy is still not looking right. So I'm with it a little bit. I feel he might be on the decline a little bit. And on PSG, the chemistry is horrible. I watched the game today as well. Bro, Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi, can this work it? Because I know they're very talented, but the more I watch it, the more I'm watching it and saying...
And also, Jamal, my thing as well is that is Pochettino the guy to figure it out?
Yeah, that's the next thing, because...
Bro, that's what I said. I think it's
Bro, if
I think it's
I think
down to come in and just handle it.
Yeah, because guys, this is PSG. If Poch don't win that CL, I think he's gone.
Oh, for sure. Sure.
These guys sacked Tuchel on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. So these guys will suck you. So yeah, man, that's what I said. The PSG thing is interesting, man. That's all I want to say. I really want to see
but my thing is how do you make it work then? Is it a case of Mbappe, you play striker, Messi, Neymar, you play in behind, they play as a false nine? Because the issue is this is why I said that it would have made sense if they had sold Real Madrid early, use that money to then get Haaland. Because if they had said, Real, give us 140, 150, then you then use the bulk of that money to now add to try and get a Haaland. That would be better, because the issue is that Mbappe is not a striker.
Yeah,
he is not a striker.
Yeah. Because guys, you wouldn't like it, what I'm gonna say, but you know this might probably work if they put Neymar on the bench and put Icardi to work as a vocal point. No, so they can't pass because guys, Mbappe is not a striker, and he don't play good as a striker. So
Wait, Jamal. Hashtag honesty. You're saying bench Neymar.
I'm not saying that, but you have to get it together.
Jamal, this is hashtag honesty. You just said bench Neymar. That's what I heard you say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to get the best out of Mbappe and Messi, I think you need to bench Neymar, and you can try Di Maria as a number 10. And I think that's all you're gonna get because guy, I don't know what's going on with Neymar. He's looking sus.
Bro.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get to these jobs, man. Let me get to these jobs. So, all right, wait. Let me just make sure that I've actually received, and so from Abudi, I think Mrs. B before, MT, I got some deal for you. Fatsad, Isco, Modric for Bernardo Silva. God damn. Also, Abudi, his name is Hazard. Okay. And you're saying that you're willing to give Man City Hazard, Isco, and Luka, I never age Modric for one Bernardo Silva, you're psycho. But Bernardo Silva was money though. He was money that game, but no, that is a disrespectful thing to do, man. All right, where are we? All right. Talk sports. So from where we were, Salman Zaki. Thank you for the job, Salman Zaki. Who says Ajal Felix suits us more than Tim's. Salman, we need a finisher and a striker. I know Lukaku's control was a bit suspect. I know, I get that and so forth. But a finisher is needed, and a finisher is what Chelsea needs. So please, relax. Just chill on Lukaku. From your boy JJ Bridge, who says, Liverpool conceded 5 goals in 2 games. Not a good look.
Can I respond to that?
Oh, respond.
Yeah. Brentford was one of those games, guys. Brentford was one of those games where you're going to have that in a season. You're going to have an off day. And we conceded 2 goals against Manchester City. Who wouldn't? But I just want to say, we conceded 6 goals. It's not, these guys has come off season, career-ending injuries. We're in October. I'll say around December, our boys will be back, man. So have your fun now. But Van Dijk, Matip, and Gomez, these guys will be at full, and they will be good around Christmas time, January.
For me, no, Liverpool are still going to be a threat. You can't ignore the threat of Liverpool. You can't. You just can't.
They're still unbeaten,
They
right?
just get some guys in January.
Liverpool are still unbeaten, right? In the Premier League.
The only team in Europe.
Yeah. Sean Walsh, thank you for the job. Sean Walsh says YSK wasn't even born when these UCL victories transpired for United. Laugh out loud. Anyways, HH gets me on here for the PSG content. Leave some space.
Oh yeah, HH, I'm leaving now, so you can take my space.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, I'll give you a space now, Sean. YSK, do you want to respond to that insult that was thrown your way? Sean, there's one space, bro. Get in here, Sean. Sean. There's a space for you.
Respond to that? The problem is, Sean, you're an OG up in this piece, man. I respect you, but we wasn't all privileged enough to see the Velociraptors and Tyrannosaurus Rexes at their peak. So and the internet is still around, man. And I have seen video footage of these dudes do their thing. So yeah, it is what it is, Sean. But respect to you, Sean. Respect to you. Wait, how's Messi doing, by the way? How's Messi doing?
Sean, he called you an old fogey who lived during the times of T-Rex and Velociraptors. Sean, do you want to respond to YSK's abuse that you're 60 going on to 70?
No, I mean, listen, that was a little bit of banter because you were talking so much.
I got you, man. I got you.
yeah, a little bit of banter, but yeah, with the whole Ferguson Pep thing, it's like people. I don't want to say they overrated Fergie's career because I do think he is currently the GOAT, but I think Pep is right on his tail, and I think if Pep was to manage another 15 years, let's just say hypothetically Pep managed 15 more seasons, how many titles would he get? And he would have more overall than Fergie, and you would think that he would win. I mean, he's won 2 UCLs in his career already.
Not without Messi. Not without Messi.
That's true, but I mean, you could also say, well, Fergie if you're at a club for 20 something years and you only won it twice, and that's kind of an indictment on itself too.
Sean,
like there's
Sean, no one wants to hear that. Sean, you know why you're here. You are the number one Messi fanboy. You have Messi pictures on your wall. Messi is your screensaver, and your girl
he's
says,
not my screensaver.
and your girlfriend says, "Why do you have Messi as your phone desktop instead of myself?" So we know these things. Sean, can you now explain why Messi hasn't been popular? Because Sean, you promised me you said 50 goals minimum this season. What's happening with your goals?
No, I never said that. Never.
Why?
I never said. Really? Prove it. You can't, bud. That's what I thought. You can't. So, in terms of Messi's performances, I thought he was actually. People are praising him versus City. I thought he was actually pretty poor against City up until a goal, and he was pretty poor against Lyon. But today, I actually thought he was pretty good in the first. I think today, the first half was his best half at PSG. And the issue with PSG in itself is what they're doing is they're playing like a 4-2-4 with Di Maria starting. You have Gay and Verratti in the middle, and then you have Messi, Di Maria, Mbappe, Neymar floating around aimlessly. There's no structure. I mean, what's his position? He's on the right, then he's on the left, then you see Neymar on the left, Neymar's in the middle, then Neymar's on the right, then Mbappe is floating around. So there's tactically, it's kind of, they just kind of see him all over the place. In terms of his performances, if he isn't scoring 15 to 20 Gs in the next 20 something games, then I'll be concerned. But it also depends on where Poch plays him, because the way he was lined up, he was playing behind Mbappe. And it seemed like he was still dropping as deep as he was at Barcelona. Only now he's just not, I don't know, he hit the crossbar a couple times, so he could have a few goals, but it's only been a few games. He's only played 2 full 90-minute games in the league, and he's played 1 full 90-minute game in the UCL. So overall, we're talking like, if you want to add up all the minutes, it aggregates to like 5 games. 5 games is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Over 60 games, if he continues this sort of form, then I'll be like, you know what? I'll hold my hands up. Like, he didn't have a great season. But
do you still believe Eminem will walk Messi or Mbappe?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I never thought. The reason why is because thing is, it worked so well at Barcelona because Neymar was always wide left, and he had the pace. He's lost pace, and now what he's doing, he's drifting in more centrally. And when Messi's drifting in centrally, it makes it difficult for them to combine, right? And it kind of crowds the center again. And then there's nobody out left because Neymar's supposed to be out left, but you have Di Maria right, which is fine. But the issue is when you have 2 players that want to be playmakers simultaneously, it doesn't bode well. There's a reason why it didn't work with Coutinho. There's a reason why Griezmann, he kind of dropped in the middle, didn't work. Neymar, in a sense, is starting to mature in his career to the point where he's lost his pace, but he's still an excellent playmaker. And you were going off on Neymar, and I agree with you. I don't think it's his priority anymore. And it is kind of a shame because I think that he is by far and away the 3rd best player of the last 15 years behind Ronaldo and Messi. I think that Ronaldo and Messi are light years above everybody over the last 15 years, but Neymar is the 3rd, and below Neymar is another sizable gap, in my opinion. So his talent is insane, and the fact is just not clicking in the first 6 games can be somewhat concerning. But I think after okay, how about this? By Christmas or January, if Messi is not putting in a goal per game or something like that, something similar to what he was doing last season at Barcelona, despite him being 34, I don't care, because last year he was putting in work towards the end of January. He was fine, right? And players, diet, nutrition, technological advancements, players are they're prolonging their career. So 34 is like the new 30, right? So Messi has to put in a similar goal to game ratio, or at least similar performance wise to what he was doing at the end of last season, for me to then say I was right. But if he doesn't, then I'll hold my hands and be like, you know what? He just didn't adapt to the new system. But it's way too early to suggest anything, and people need to relax a little bit.
Can I bring something up real quick?
Something.
How underrated was Luis Enrique? Because whenever it came to his achievements, we just said MSN. But maybe he was kind of doing something, because I think there's a point where you have these much talented players, but you have to work it out and see how everything pans out. And when you have Pochettino, I mean, it's unfair to compare Pochettino to Luis Enrique, but maybe Luis Enrique wasn't so bad after all, and maybe he did make it work when it comes to MSN.
I still think that he would have.
I was gonna say
contributed
something,
to the
Chish.
treble.
I was gonna talk about Sean's point about saying it's too early. I completely 100% agree with him. You look at Messi performances; they've been great. I mean, yeah, he hasn't scored or given assists, but he's still creating chances. I mean, if you look at the chance he gave to Di Maria, that through ball, or the slice pass to Mbappe, he has been great, and it's just gonna get better. Because if you look at last season, I think it was until November he scored his first open play for Barcelona. So I think people need to relax. I know
but just that the way people were talking before when he was signed was, oh my gosh, he's landed in the Farmers League. The greatest player of all time has landed in the Farmers League, which means that as soon as he touches down, he's going to rip this league apart. So I just think
not a Farmers League. Like there's so many talented players in the league, and people just don't want to care for it. You look at all the players from Lyon, the Rennes. You'd be surprised how many talented players and the talented attackers that are stacked in this league.
So LB, you were saying something. LB, talk to me. You're saying something.
No, just on that previous point where it was raised that Luis Enrique did sort of like he contributed to MSN success in 14-15. I do totally agree with that, because I mean, there's one thing in having all the talent, but there's another thing in making them play well with each other, which they obviously did in during that season. So yeah, I mean, I do give Enrique a lot of credit on that.
Puya, thoughts on this whole PSG thing? Is it going to work? It not work? But it's blah blah blah.
I'm in the same. I don't know if you've said it formally, but I do think Pochettino isn't the guy. Like, he doesn't. I don't know. Like at Tottenham's like a different situation. He doesn't have a star-studded lineup like this, right? And in PSG situation, I think there's an imbalance in this. Like the talent distribution in the squad is very unbalanced. They have a pretty solid back line, and then the midfield. The only player I really rate in that midfield is Verratti. And then that front line is just stacked. And you can't play formations like 3-2-5. You need to have a balanced team. So then now he has an issue where he's probably I bet you Pochettino probably does want to drop Neymar sometimes, probably does want to drop Mbappe, but I bet he's under pressure to have Eminem work, to be honest. So he keeps playing them. But we're seeing that you can't just send them out there to play. You have to send them out there with their own jobs. And I saw this thing where they're not putting in a much defensive work rate, and that's an issue because defense starts an attack. All coaches say that defense starts an attack with your frontline press and frontline dropping back. And when I watch PSG, I don't see much of that, which is worrying because then PSG is always defending with less players than other teams who do have forwards that track back. And if you want to win games, you always got to be defensively sound first. And then as for the Messi thing, I think, I won't lie. I was like one of the people that said like Messi's going to lubricate the league. Like he's going to get 50 Gs.
Thank you.
I'll admit, but I still think like he's not playing bad. Like I watched the game today. I actually woke up early and watched the game. He's playing good. Like he's hit the bar a couple times. It's just maybe he's just you said it yesterday or I forget when you said it in one of the videos. You said that he's not everything is facilitating through him like at Barca, right? Barca, every time someone got a ball, they're always looking in the general direction of Messi. Every single play, every single midfield attack, and any attack to the midfield,
it's different. And like he doesn't hog the ball as much as he does for Argentina or for Barcelona.
Yeah. And that works for Barcelona because he could do that. But when he's now cast aside and for a third of the game, he has to just be off the ball. I think he's lost off the ball sharpness, and he's not as smart as he used to be off the ball because he's so used to being on the ball all the time. Because I see him so many times walking in certain positions where he could be helping his teammates. And I don't know if it's his laziness or it's just experience not being in control.
Can I interject on this? I have actually a point to make regarding the
let me just take some of these dubs and then you can respond to that. So from your boy Kelvin Tahirman, thank you for the dub. He says Barcelona are finished. When I saw Atletico's bench, I was scared. But when I saw Barca's bench, I almost died. And Luke de Jong is only good for hair gel commercials. PK and Garcia are holograms. How did the Barca end up like this? Let's see. How did the Barca now become the laughing stock?
Paying Messi and Bartomeu tax, bro. Messi contract tax and Bartomeu tax.
From your boy Whimsical Thought, who says that no way Rennes should win against PSG. Yes, shows what Bruno Genesio is doing with what he has, and shows Porto's weakness. PSG is leaking way too many goals. There is, under no circumstance. I know. Look, PSG are not going to win all games. Okay, you're going to lose some games.
Wait, Rennes are pretty much the bogey team for PSG over the last couple of years.
I don't give a damn. I don't.
Just saying. Like, I'm just saying.
PSG should not have a. See,
I know, but
Sean, everyone in the live chat is saying that you're just coming up with excuses. So they're calling you Mr. Excuses.
I know what the group's gonna do. I mean, the thing is, it's so black and white when it comes to these debates in sports. It's like, if you don't produce, you're a flop, and if you do, then you're amazing. Like, there's no in between. Like, when we're talking about Messi style play and you're looking at the off ball movement, well, I want to know a time. Yeah, I'm looking at the comments now. They're kind of funny, but I want to know a time when you thought Messi's general play was off. Like, his link-up play is always elite. Every time he gets on the ball, he's linking up play well. Like, it's just one of the many things that he does so well throughout a game that in which nobody in the chat seems to give two shits about for some reason. I don't understand why. It's like 80% of the game is integrating and building up play towards creating chances to score. Like, that's the sport that we're playing, and in which he's elite at. And by the way, in terms of the off-ball movement, he's 34 and he's not as fit as he used to be. Like, he's just not. So he's not that good off ball anymore. It's just not his game. So he needs to be put in a particular position that will suit him at this age, which is fine. Like, he needs to be put in a defined role at this point in his career. If he was like 26, 27 and he came to a different league, then he would be great as a false nine, or even as a striker, or even as a winger, an inverted right winger who can make off ball runs consistently, like he did back in the day in 09, 2010, right? So that's why.
Wait, hold on. Let me just take some of these dubs. So from your boy Vinesh Unithalman, he says, HH, don't speak ill of your future brother-in-law. And this is true. This is why I am now not going to be too abusive towards Neymar, because he could be my future brother-in-law. So yeah, Vinesh, thank you. No, I have now pegged back my abuse of Neymar. Alec, thank you for the dub. Alex says, with all the hype he had from his Santos days, Neymar will go down as an underachiever. Incredible talent, too unprofessional. Alec, that's the fear. That is the fear. And we just hope it doesn't happen. But the fear is, because my fear is, what if Neymar finishes his career and never wins a Ballon d'Or?
Who cares about the Ballon d'Or, bro?
I'm just saying.
You don't even rate the Ballon d'Or yourself. You don't even rate it. Why does it matter?
Sage.
How old is Neymar right now?
Well, Romario never won it. Zico never won it. Pelé never won it.
Rivaldo
never won it.
Sage.
They did.
Pelé couldn't win it.
True.
Romario never won it.
Sage says Neymar is still looking for his biological son.
What?
Now, if I think...
Oh, no, don't go there.
No.
Yeah.
As I know, don't go there. I mean, if I'm thinking what I'm thinking...
You might have to hit up Rafaela right now.
Rafaela.
Because if you've seen what Neymar's son looks like...
Yeah, no, move on.
Okay. So what's it called? Where we are. So from Abudi, this is Wilson. This is to you. Abudi says, Wilson, just in terms of entertainment, 2012 Real Madrid or 2017 Real Madrid?
2012 Real Madrid, hands down, bro. 2012.
Oh, so Mourinho gets the dog.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. 17. Like 17, I think we were more versatile. Like the 17 was able to play possession, attacking, and defensive football. But 2012 was just like, it was entertaining on steroids. It's just like Ronaldo scoring 46 goals, like Messi scoring 50 goals. We broke the La Liga record for 100 points. Like this team this team was just insane. Like we just scored like 4 goals like in every single game. It's unfortunate that we didn't win the Champions League. We lost 10 penalties at home to Bayern. But that 2012 team, man, like we would have lubricated Chelsea in that final. But it wasn't meant to be.
That was a fluke goal. That was a fluke goal.
That Real Madrid white and gold kid, that kid is iconic. It's such an iconic kid. But that
how many UCLs did you win on that kid?
What?
0.
Can I speak next?
Vilton, just very quickly. Vilton.
Yeah.
Was there a bit going on between Mourinho and the players in the sense that they didn't want to play for him
in 2012?
Yeah.
No, definitely not. Because definitely that was not. 20 because the thing about it, right? Barca were dominating La Liga, like they were lubricating us 5-0. So Mourinho came in with this idea that we have to be physical with these guys. We have to this is the only way to beat them. We have to be physical with them and stuff like that. So
and he got criticized for that.
But look what we did though in 2012.
Whoa, hold up, wait, Wilson. Shout out to Matteo. Romario won it in '94.
When?
Romario won the World Player of the Year in '94.
Ballon d'Or.
It was Romario. Stoichkov was second.
Ballon d'Or.
Oh,
it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Same thing. Look at Vilton spreading lies, man. Look at
yeah, Vilton. By the way, over the past few weeks, I've been listening in, and Vilton has some quite consistently horrendous takes. So if you want to repeat some of those, Vilton, I'll be more than happy to just embarrass you in front of this podcast.
Wait, hold up. Wait, let me read this, boy. So your boy Abudi says, I can't wait for Zed to come and say if the two left. See, guys, when you send these dubs, it's important you send these dubs because if you're spending cash, you have to make sure that it makes sense. You have to make sure, because if you're spending cash, make sure that it makes sense. Because I try and do my best to sort of translate, but make it make sense. But guys, and there's no excuse. When we're not in 1872, Google exists.
Romario never won it in '94. What are you guys talking about?
I am looking at it right here.
Stoichkov won it in '94. Baggio finished second, Maldini finished third. Look it up. Type in 1994.
Unless Wikipedia is
type in 1994 Ballon d'Or winner.
What does that say?
94, bro.
HH, I have a question for you. When you were in school, did your professors ever tell you that you weren't allowed to use Wikipedia as a resource?
No.
Because we were I'm going
to answer that.
We weren't allowed to use Wikipedia as it was deemed as a non-reputable source because it's not.
Okay.
You could edit it, dude.
Wait, hold up, Sean. What age are you referring to?
What do you mean? What age am I referring to?
So you said when I was.
Well, 18, to be honest, 16, I don't know. I don't know your school history. To be fair, I was just kind of generally assuming that when you were younger.
Put it this way: high school, broadband, and everything didn't exist in high school.
Sean, it just studied in a village. So relax. No internet there. Studied in a village. Relax.
Shut up. Just shut up. Okay. My thing is that in university, if not for Wikipedia, I would have failed my course. So,
really?
Yes. Because I didn't understand what the guys were saying. I didn't read any of the.
But to let you know, but it can be at the point. The reason why Wikipedia is kind of frowned upon in today's schooling society is because anybody can edit it. Yeah. Freaking Wilton right now with his acumen will edit it.
Sean, thank goodness nobody didn't put any, because if they had put in the wrong stuff, I would have failed. So literally, Wikipedia helps me pass my uni because, bro, I didn't understand what any of those professors were saying.
Can you click in the private chat the link I sent you? Can you please click on that?
Is this like porn or something?
No, but please click on that link and show the live chat, please.
It's Raphael. It's Raphael.
94 Ballon d'Or.
It was. It was Romario, probably.
And why is it? Okay, no. I'm not sharing anything. No, I'm not sharing. I'm not.
You break.
Romario isn't so first. I see Stoichkov, Baggio, Maldini, Hagi.
No, it was Romario.
Why isn't Romario on this list? See, something is funky here.
Bro, Romario never won it, bro. He never won
it. No, if you look at goal.com, Romario, 1994, the year Shorty conquered the world. Romario picked up the Golden Ball tournament as best player and ended the year as FIFA sanctioned best player in the world in '94. And this is by Goal.com.
He didn't win the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or. He didn't win the Ballon d'Or.
Thank you for the dub. Yeah, thank you for the dub, man. Yeah, thank you for that dub, man. Look at this spreading nonsense.
Bro, show us the link. Show
No, wait. I swear they weren't including South American players in '94.
Bro, wait.
And then they credited, and then they credited him in. I think it was.
You're right.
2017
You're right because look at this: Bulgaria, Italy, Romania, Sweden, Germany, Finland, France, Yugoslavia, Denmark. They didn't include South America.
Well, HH, what's the point? Why are we even talking about the 1994 Player of the Year for Romario? Well, how did that come about? That just randomly popped up?
Oh no, because we're talking about Neymar. And
compared to past Brazilian.
Yeah, basically, every Brazilian
he's probably to me he's like. I think you'll get mad at this. I think he's better than Ronaldinho at his best. I do. I genuinely do. And I think you had a debate with Red on this, and Red.
Abdullahi, have your say, please.
But he's right though. It's just
Abdullahi, have your say.
What? I watched the PSG a little bit. In the it's not called the Farmers League. It's called the Agricultural Science League. So.
Cultural Science League.
It's called Agricultural Science. When I pronounce league, it's called Agricultural Science, not the Commerce League. So I watched the Agricultural Science League. I think the issue is three things. The first one is I think we need to have a serious convo about Neymar Jr. In as much as it's for me player I love watching. Neymar has been a little bit suspect in terms of the way he plays. If you look at the MSN era, in 2015 under Luis Enrique, it was more disciplined and it was more playing more as he has the pace and he has the ability to kind of be a player. Neymar has kind of changed his body to more of a creative player, but I don't think Neymar has the hunger he has in Barcelona then in the Santos, and he has the hunger in PSG now because the amount of money he's getting paid in PSG doesn't kind of make him have that hunger he has in him that much. And I don't think it's the pressure on him. I think the problem is about him. Neymar just need to play his football. We know how talented Neymar is. You just need to understand, play your football and that's it. Because it's 29. So he's getting to the age of like 30, 31. So he needs to just calm down and just play his football. You see, when Neymar is at his best, we know how good of a player Neymar is when he's at the best. But the issue with him is he needs to have that consistency and just keep performing because we can see his ability as a player. And also, Mauricio Pochettino, I think actually this is where we have to two things. We have to look at the hierarchies in PSG. The worst was his name, Ale Khalifi and Leonardo. They need to look at themselves in the mirror and shake their head because you cannot tell me Poch has the ability to coach Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, and Messi. It won't work because what say does Neymar have and what does Pochettino has to control those players? It doesn't have any say. So you need a world-class manager who will tell them, you stay here, you don't go there, and they will listen.
Bro, Abdullah, it's not even that, bro. He had this interview, bro. They asked him, what position does Neymar play? He said, I don't know. Pochettino literally doesn't even know what position Neymar plays, bro. I'm going to send you.
Wait, can I say one thing on the Neymar Ronaldinho thing and why I don't think it's an outlandish take? Real quick. I'll give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
30,
okay.
20,
so if you want to compare them statistically, Neymar has more goals, more assists. He's created more chances. He's averaged more dribbles per game throughout his entire career, more dribbles per season throughout his entire career. He's more consistent.
What's this?
He's more consistent.
What's this?
And literally, if you watch them play, Neymar has done things that Ronaldinho hasn't with the ball.
Oh, your stats,
he does.
Oh my God!
No.
Let me finish. That's what. Stop. No. Wait. Hold up. Let me
I send it to you.
Let me shoot with a few of these.
Damn bloody fool.
Do you know why Dino is still no? See, this is messed up. Do you know why Ronaldinho is still revered today? Why people still respect him today? He is literally known as a player who has done things on a pitch no other player has ever done. Don't you dare try and say Neymar has produced and done the kinds of things that Daniel has done on the pitch. Sean, that is beyond disrespectful. Beyond disrespectful.
Don't get me wrong, it's right.
Actually, let me
Ronaldinho's the better player, but if Neymar wins the World Cup, I think he's gonna be greater. He's gonna be greater than Ronaldinho if he wins the World Cup.
Can I have a take on this?
Actually, let me finish up
about Ronaldinho and
PSG.
Neymar thing.
Wait. Abdullah, finish.
Okay, I think they are the Khalifa PSG. They need to look at themselves in the mirror. You can't you can't have Messi, arguably one of the greatest players in world football, Neymar and Kylian Mbappe, and you tell me you can't deliver the UCL. That doesn't speak well. Because the hierarchy doesn't look at the same demon and say, yes, you don't spend money, but you have this kind of player. Because people rate Mauricio Pochettino highly. If you got them rating a manager highly, you have to have a precise formation in which, see, Neymar, we know he has an ego. Kylian Mbappe has an ego. We know that. Messi a little bit, we know that. But you are a manager. See, there's something called a bold step in football as a manager. You have to take that bold step. Neymar, you're not playing well today. Remain on the bench. I don't care about what the hierarchy said because I am in charge of this thing. You hired me to deliver you trophies. If you're hiring me to deliver you trophy, you have to trust my decision making. That is where the problem in PSG is.
Abdullah, bro. But do you think either Neymar or Messi cares about Pochettino's tactics?
That's my problem. I don't think they cares because
because we need to go to another topic. Quickly run off your points.
For me, I think we just have to chill a little bit on Lionel Messi in terms of the way he plays in PSG a little bit because we understand in Barcelona the way he plays, but we have to just calm down and see how it goes. Because my issue is not even about Messi. I think it's all about Poch, the manager, and the hierarchies. If that can be sorted out, I think we can see the best of Lionel Messi from there.
Your boy Salman Zaki, thank you for the drop. He said that Upamecano is so overrated. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. Vilton, are you there?
Yo.
Why did you lose to a language?
Language? What do you mean? Oh, it's
Español.
Oh,
hombre.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's okay.
Vivo en Muna.
Before we go on this, right? It says before we go on this, right? It says you're a what if merchant, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you pull up the Premier League table for me real quick?
Oh God. All right. Okay, where is this guy? See all these guys with your Exhibit A, Exhibit B.
No, let me see.
All right.
Let me see.
All right, let's pull it up, man. Share.
Let's see the live. Let's see the live. Yeah, the live chat.
Okay.
Oh, Chelsea's in first. Okay. Pull up La Liga table. The La Liga table.
No, don't do it.
Oh, so let's do a scenario. Right? So if the Liga was over today, Real Madrid would have won La Liga today, even though they lost today. Damn, that must say something. Yeah, losing to Espanyol, it didn't hurt me that much. We're still at top of the league, first place. You know, we're going straight to the top. International break is coming up. It's just so it is what it is.
But okay, can I say one thing? Back-to-back L's.
No, but
what does that mean?
The honeymoon is over. But I've always said this. I've said this so many times on Twitter. This Real Madrid team, it's fantastic. Us going forward, it's amazing what we're doing. It's great. But bro, defensively, this team is so bad.
Champions League, here we come.
Bro, I don't think this team practice. I don't think we go into training. Like, I don't even think they do defending session in practice, bro. I really don't think they do. Because this team is so clueless without the ball. Like, we don't know who to, like, you see the person with the ball. It's like we don't know, like, how to press that person. How do we get the ball away from that person? Like this, I've never seen us this. I know we lost Ramos and Varane, of course. And we lost, people. This is why Zidane gets a lot of credit. What Zidane did for us when he came back, his second year, he knew this team was bad going forward. With not like it was only Benzema, so we're solid, good defensively. That's why we were able to win the 2020 La Liga season. But Jesus, man, Nacho been garbage, Militao been, and Hazard is finished. Like this team is so trash. Like I
so basically, you say there's no chance of this team winning the There's no chance of this team winning the UCL. That's a fact.
No, that's
there's no chance of them winning the thingamajig, La Liga.
see, La Liga is gonna be tricky. But if we dropping points against Villarreal is a boogie team. But if we dropping points against Espanyol, I thought we were gonna beat them, like beat the living crap out of them. They just got promoted. But again, we are so. But don't get me wrong, the performance today there's no excuse. It was garbage. Like my Benzema doing it all. I see why Messi sexuals they get orgasm for Messi. What Messi did for Barca last season.
What is sex
No,
comments here?
because bro, Benzema's doing it all. It's 8 goals, 7 assists. He's doing it all. If there's no Benzema, there's nothing.
No. I would just watch that. That's just for me. There is a strong case to put Benzema and have Ballon d'Or, but I know it won't happen, man. I know but it's a strong case.
Bro, like in
Vilton, wait, please. I don't understand something. Is Osasuna and Rayo Vallecano ahead of FC Barcelona? What the heck? Like, seriously speaking?
No, but Abdullah, though, and all.
Yeah, we're getting into Champions League ahead of them.
Like, seriously? Wait.
No, but Barca have a game.
Can you scroll down a bit?
Barca have a game.
Osasuna, Rayo Vallecano. Like,
You
what?
didn't have to scroll, man.
No, but Barca
You didn't have to scroll.
But the sick part about it, right? Barca have a game in hand. If Barca wins the game in hand, they're gonna be 2 points behind us. So it's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Like if they win the game in hand, yeah.
Like, and Barca, like think about this, bro. This is the worst Barcelona fucking team ever, bro. And they're only gonna be 2 points behind us. Like, bro.
No. Like, I mean, basically, like things are really opening. Like it's gonna be a very for me. I think Serie and La Liga are gonna be very open this season.
Athletic
Like Serie is gonna be the most open, but La Liga is gonna be like for me. You can't. I don't trust Atleti. Real's team is broken. We don't know what Barca are going through. So this La Liga season, it could be anybody's. It really could be anybody's, But for me, I think it's true. Like, look, Benzema has to do too much of a carry job. Vini is too hot and cold. He's way too hot and cold, And look, actually, wait a minute. Why was Hazard's goal ruled offside?
Benzema was in an offside position
because he's so fat. He was in an offside position.
Yeah, he was in an offside position.
So Benzema ruined. So basically, Benzema ruined Hazard's moment.
No, because
you know what? I take it back. Benzema shouldn't be on that whole Ballon d'Or.
I knew that. I knew he was gonna say that.
I had a feeling you're gonna say that too. But we have to go back. I do see. I know we're in a
can my man catch a break? Can my man catch a break? God damn.
It's just I know we're in a transition period right now, right? But in all honesty, bro, Ancelotti, he's finished, bro. Like no matter what happened, bro, this season, I hope Ancelotti is in a coach next year. I'm fine with him managing this season, this transition season, but next year we're supposed to have a team that should be ready to compete. Ancelotti's, bro, Everton wouldn't even take him back right now at the moment. The guy.
Okay, no. If you let him go because Zidane ain't coming back, who would you then take? If
Zidane would come back with open arm, bro. He would come back with open.
Zidane is not coming back, bro.
I don't know, but to be honest with you, I would have rather take Allegri and Conte, to be honest, than Ancelotti. Ancelotti's finished, bro. He is. I know Madrid fans said, "Oh, Ancelotti ball and stuff like that." Yes. This team is dynamic going forward, but bro, there's two sides to football. It's not just scoring goals.
So, okay, wait. Let me bring on some of the guys. So, Rob, do you still feel that Ancelotti can win La Liga, or maybe even UCL with this Real Madrid team, Rob?
I think it's going to be very difficult. I think he could win it, but I think at this moment, Atletico are favorite, in my opinion.
Barry, what about you? Your sworn rival Real Madrid, Ancelotti and Real.
I think Atleti are the favorites, but I don't trust them to be consistent enough to go through. But Real, they're very dynamic in the front, but defensively, Militao is a bit sus. Alaba is a bit sus as well, but we'll see, man. It's still October, but we see signs that could go through the season.
All right, now I want to just mention this thing right now, because I want to talk about Dodd. We say, wait, what do you mean about Dodd? Like, what?
Wait,
I want to mention something.
Are you doing a hangout for the Nation League semifinals games or not? Belgium's playing against France. Belgium's playing against France in the semifinal.
I might.
And Italy playing against Spain in the semifinal.
I might. But let's first do with this. So shout out to your boy Bombast. Thank you for the dub. Upamecano is showing all the signs of a 22-year-old centre back. Please calm down. He cost us the game today. Maybe it won't be the last time, but he's going to be all right in time. I don't know. Hopefully he would be. But guys, if you don't know, Frankfurt beats Bayern 2-1.
Close I watch.
And my thing is, here's the thing. I don't think this means nothing because there's a 106% chance that Bayern are still going to win the league this season. But LB, are you maybe seeing creaks in the armor and so forth with regards to Bayern, or do you think that this is just an anomaly?
It's just an anomaly. Yeah, it's just a loss. You can't read too much into it. Each team loses a game. Yes, it's 2-1 is to Frankfurt, but no, we shouldn't be too reactionary.
And you don't think Upamecano could be a liability? And because remember, whether it was, in the days of Boateng and so forth, he was super consistent. So do you still back Upamecano to still be that dude in defense?
Oh, you need to give him a bit more time, but now that we've lost Boateng and Alaba, we're obviously going to have to rely on him a fair bit, but you need to give him some time. He's still young. Get a few more games, underneath his belt. Yeah.
Sean said, "Can you add him for the dud topic?" He said he likes the dud topics.
Okay, well, Puya, talk to me, bro. What does this loss mean? Is it just a random thing, or could you maybe read more into the whole thing?
I'm chilling, HH. I'm smiling. I'm not even worried. Did you see how Kevin Trapp played today? He turned into Superman. He was making 1 inch save. Lewandowski had a header from 1 inch, and he got his foot in the 0.0003 seconds.
But you still need to give Frankfurt credits, though.
Frankfurt was
because
good.
To beat these guys, it's luck. If you're to beat Bayern, you do need a bit of luck. You're not going to outplay them. So.
Yeah. It's just I'm not really worried because I'm seeing a lot of reactionary comments towards Upamecano, mainly from the Bayern fan base, because no one else really watches Bayern besides Bayern fan base in the Bundesliga. But they're saying, "Oh, Upa's so trash." Are we forgetting that this guy pocketed Haaland against Dortmund 3 weeks ago, and he absolutely shut down everything Barcelona threw at him? So the reactionary statements by Bayern fans. But still, the Pai was on form coming into that game. And he pocketed Haaland, who's the second best striker in the world by himself. So it's a reactionary on Upamecano, and I just think it's just one of those losses. Bayern never goes invincible. Bayern never goes invincible. So I'm not surprised. we never go invincible. So yeah, we're always gonna lose a couple of times. But yeah.
So you still say there is no chance of Bayern not winning the Bundesliga this season?
I'm only saying that because we've seen for the past 10 years that every other team, people were actually saying 2 weeks ago, "Oh, Wolfsburg can mount a challenge." They've dropped 6 points in the last 2 weeks.
Wait. Which psychopath said Wolfsburg?
No, because
Wolfsburg have a serial bottler as their manager. Don't even trust them.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I
know.
Team named after a wolf. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, but Wolfsburg went 4-4, and people were like, "Oh, maybe." But now they've dropped 4 points in the last 2 weeks. So Bayern usually only wins these because teams are inconsistent. If you remember the 18-19 season, Dortmund was up by 13 points at Winter, and they blew the whole entire lead, and Bayern won on the last day of the season. So I'm not worried at all. It's just the only thing I'm worried about is Nagelsmann's stubbornness towards rotating the lineup. He won't rotate, and we saw some of the players today were really, really tired and making.
Yeah, I think that's what happened today. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Thank God for the international break.
This loss came at a perfect time because it's going to the international break, and so players are going to go international break, have a good international break, and we could reset. So
I wasn't laughing at Bayern earlier. I was laughing the fact that Barca is just a finished club. The fact that Sullivan just said it's Barcelona. The fact that you said it's just Barcelona.
Yeah, I get it.
Barca is just a side chick club, bro.
Luke De Jong.
So Sean, you said that
respect Luke De Jong.
No.
Yeah, you want to talk about dud, and I'm curious how Bayern relates to dud. That's the opposite of dud.
No. Okay. Dud is if any team wins Bundesliga and the name is not Bayern, that is the greatest dud in club football. So that's my thing. So
if you look at 2016 Leicester as a shout, right? No, considering they just got promoted.
That's one.
Yeah, so what Leicester did in 2016, because we'll think about it. What Leicester did in 2016, the odds are like 1 to 5,000.
No.
Right?
No. That's a huge no. Okay,
Dortmund winning the league. Dortmund winning the league isn't dud in comparison to Leicester. So no, Leicester would be a higher dud.
I wasn't comparing anything to Leicester. Leicester is the greatest dud of all time in club football.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, so
you just said whoever overtakes Bayern would be the greatest dud.
As of right now, currently, not of all time. I never said of all time. As of right now, currently, if a team other than Bayern wins the Bundesliga, that will be the best dud right now in club football.
Yeah,
because
this year, yeah.
Because of the gap in quality that Bayern have from everyone else. Bayern have won 8 in a row.
I guess, I mean, the way the French league is disrespected, PSG didn't even win it last year. So does Lille get a dud award? You know, like
no. Do you know why I wouldn't give Lille dud? PSG are unprofessional.
There you go. That's fair. That's a fair point. And they prioritize. Yeah.
They always prioritize the UCL. Bayern, they make a concerted effort to make sure that they win the Bundesliga every single season. And the fact that Bundesliga take the coach and the players off of their rivals makes them even stronger.
Yeah.
So
I don't understand their mindset. Like, why are they so proud of it? I'm obviously you want to win your domestic league, but why are they so happy? It's like picking on your little brother who's like 4 years young and beating him at like Mario Kart daily and bragging about it. Like, I don't know. Like, it just seems. I mean, the way.
So what Bayern Munich is doing is called power and authority. They have the power and the authority to do whatever they want to do. So you cannot challenge Bayern Munich.
They pretty much in a sense, for lack of better term, monopolized the Bundesliga over the last decade.
No,
right?
but
and
to be fair to Bayern, though, that's the only way they can compete with Real Madrid, Barcelona, City.
No, I'm not. Yeah, from a European perspective, sure. Like, if you want to compete with the UCL, you have to have the best players, but they don't need to specifically crop players from the same league. They can go to other leagues and do it.
Yeah, but they don't have money
taking away their own.
Because Bayern don't like spending money. The most
they don't
spend on
they don't spend a lot.
Yeah, they don't spend a lot at all.
No, but to answer your question, HH, yeah, this year, I mean, yeah, for sure.
What was it called? Abdullah, I want to come to you right now specifically.
Okay.
And I need you to explain to me.
Okay.
Actually, let's just even go back to the whole PSG thing as well.
Okay.
Explain to me how.
Abdullah, tread carefully, bro.
Waiske, shut up. Waiske, I'm not. Waiske, this is my brother. Bro, I would never do it to my brother.
Nah, you would.
I would do it to my own Nigerian brother. You're sick.
Yes.
Abdullah here.
Yeah.
Hold on. Take your right hand away. And then Abdullah.
Okay. Abdullah, explain to me how you think how you think Messi can still lead PSG to the
No,
I warned you. Bro.
He mentioned Messi. It's not.
Yeah. So Abdullah, tell me explain to me how you think Messi will lead PSG to the UCL.
I'm just saying.
I think the only way.
Are you serious? Like,
bro,
he
didn't.
Guys,
bro,
serious,
he didn't even read the dub, bro.
I think I figured out who Gatlock's a fan of. I think he's an analytical fan.
Dude, look at this. Look at HH is trolling, man. Jeez.
HH, come back.
Bro, there's to
be honest.
There's somebody super chat. You gotta read it, bro. What the heck?
I'm surprised HH isn't like a pimp on like a side hustle.
Bad, bro. Abdullah, I warned you. Oh my god.
He had the goal to save my Nigerian brother.
Relax, guys. I'm here and so forth. Guys, Abdullahi, if you're out there, it's nothing personal. Guys, it's nothing personal. It's maybe rude. It's maybe a bit obnoxious, but it's what happens. These are the things that happen. These are the rules of life. These are the main things of life. Okay, so Abdullahi and so forth. Who the heck is Matt Whitey? So these are the realities of things that happened. So, guys, it's your boy Half Hope. This is welcome to the post-credit scene. And also because people just reminded me that I didn't actually read out some dubs. People just reminded me that I did read out some dubs. So I am gonna do that immediately right now. So Abudi says, no way we are allowing a Bin Laden to do a double. Abudi by a Bin Laden. Oh. This is in reference to Chelsea. Abudi, I take it that you're a Real Madrid fan. Abudi, can you please remind me what Kante did to your amazing supreme midfield three? Can you please explain? What did a single, smiling, lovely N'Golo Kante do to your midfield three? Accept it. We beat you fair and square, and Kante was man of the match in both legs with Cruz, Modric, and Casemiro on the freaking pitch. It is what it is. It is what it is. So accept it. Oh, sorry, you meant Simeone. Oh, oops, sorry, you meant Simeone. Okay, all right. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, and also from your boy, Bombast Ablasterman, who says, thank you for the dub. Bombast says, and what if players come to Bayern willingly? Shall we turn them away for the sake of the league? We are not a charity. Get over it. Bombast, let me explain this again to you. Bayern are doing nothing wrong. They're doing nothing wrong. But it is what it is. Anybody looking at the Bundesliga from the outside in, the league can't be taken seriously. So it is what it is. What you're doing is doing everything. But I'm sorry, it's a joke. Because if you are the best team in the league and you take the managers and the best players from your rivals, it's your right. But you have to understand that that looks stupid. You have to understand that we can't take the Bundesliga seriously. Like it's a joke. It's a joke. So, like, let me put it again. You're not doing anything wrong. But we can't treat Bundesliga as a proper league. We can't. We can't treat it as competition. It's not competition. How is it competition when you're already the best? You're already the number one. You already have the best players. And you take the best players and managers off of your closest rivals. That's not competition. That's rape. That's sodomy. That is baptism. So if you're a Bayern fan, of course, you want your team to win by the teams necessary. But if you're a football fan, and a football fan who wants to see parity and competition, like, hence I said that if any team other than Bayern wins the Bundesliga, that is dud. And that is dud almost to the level of Leicester City, because I feel that it is scientifically, physically impossible for anybody other than Bayern to do so. If any manager leads their team to the Bundesliga win, they deserve the Coach of the Year award, 100%. 100%, because that is David versus Goliath. Just your boy AG, man. Thank you for the double AG. AG says, we always have these losses, HH. We play well, but players fail to convert their chances. But in the next game, we win big and go on a winning streak. I think this is in reference to Real Madrid. No, look, I think Benzema is having to carry too much, and he has no help. And I think Real always creates opportunities, and that is what Cristiano was about. Cristiano was always that guy where he will start pad in terms of shots. This guy will shoot from now on until the freaking cows come home. But he was clinical. And Cristiano would always end up trying to find a way of getting that ball inside that freaking nets, man. So it's going to be interesting to see what Real do this season, though, because Benzema needs some help. And I don't know. I have tried everything. I've tried prayer, everything with Hazard, and nothing seems to freaking help, man. Shane, thank you for the dub. While Bayern has won 9 straight, the Bundesliga has been the 3rd best league. The CL data is very clear, and they want to diminish us for winning it. Okay. I'm not diminishing you from winning it. I'm not. Oh, sorry, AG, sorry, you're a Bayern fan. Sorry. Oh, let me repeat that again. Sorry. So that we always have these losses at HH. We play well, but players fail to convince us to go to the next. Oh, no, look. AG, Bayern are never going to win all their games. It's never going to happen. These losses will just happen. If you want to be real, this loss it means nothing. it literally means nothing. I've assessed and researched the whole thing. If you tell me that Wolfsburg or Leverkusen are the closest guys to battle them, you're having a laugh. Over 32 games, Leverkusen and Wolfsburg are going to be better than Bayern. No, Bayern can afford to lose 2-3 games and they'll still bliss the freaking league because they're too good, too much quality, too many good players. They're always going to have a flipping blip, always. But the end goal is they're winning the league. You guys are winning the league. That's a fact. So yeah, Shane. Now, I don't know what data you use to say that Bundesliga are the 3rd best league. Like, what data is that are the 3rd best league? So I don't know what data that you're using. But my thing, Shane, is you see, you have to look at it from a football fan's point of view. From Bayern's point of view, you're good. You're doing nothing wrong. You're all good. It's fine. From a football fan's point of view, how can you view it as competition? It's like when you look at the Premier League, when have City taken players from United? When have United taken players from City? When have a player gone from City to Liverpool? Everybody keeps their stars. There's no cross-pollination, and they keep on getting this, and all of the teams get these top players. So when you look at the Premier League, it's like, boom, everybody's saying what's up. But you have to say to yourself that if a team that's, put it this way, imagine if Man City next season they got who came second? United. Let's say they go and get Bruno Fernandes, and then or another season they then go and get Salah. It's like that. So imagine one season they get Salah, then they get Bruno Fernandes. Pep decides to leave, and then they then go and get Klopp. Then it's like, well, guys were like, wait, what? Like, what is this? You know? So it's like, for me, put it this way, I watched the Bundesliga just out of football for research, to see, okay, let's look at the players and so forth. I don't watch the Bundesliga in sense of who's going to win the league. You see, watching Serie, I have no idea who's going to win. La Liga, it could be Atletico, it could be Real Madrid, it could be Valencia. Premier League, it could be Man City, it could be Liverpool, it could be Chelsea. Bundesliga, there's no intrigue. There is no intrigue. It's Bayern not going to win. It's a matter of when they win, not if they win. So I watch the Bundesliga just to watch players. I don't watch it in terms of who's going to win the league. Like I watch the Serie because I generally don't know who's going to win the league. Hence why Serie is good. Serie is very exciting to watch because I'm like, wow, I want to now see the title race. There is no title race in the Bundesliga. There's no title race, So I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. But again, Bayern are doing nothing wrong. As long as your team wins, that's all that matters. So that's my thing, man. So based on performance in Europe, Bundesliga are clearly the 3rd best league. Serie don't perform in Europe, neither do Ligue 1. It's clear. You see, for me, I'd need to really do the research. Look, for me, I enjoy watching the Bundesliga because I still think that it's fun to watch. It is fun to watch. So I watch the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is a good league because the football matches are great. There's some really good players here and there's some really good matches. So in terms of quality of matches, it's great. But you don't watch the Bundesliga for a title race. You don't. You watch it because it's a good league with quality players and really good quality for football. So it's the matches are very entertaining. but you don't watch it for a title race. See, Premier League, there's a title race. Serie, there's a title race. So those ones, it's a title race, man. So that's my thingy there, man. So guys, look, man, that's all from your boy. And peace out. Stay true, stay real, and stay sassy. One love. And remember, I love everybody. Lukaku, we need those 30 G's, bro.